We're back! Alright. It's Friday. We are skipping movie night for the month. Because I made an oopsie and put a movie on there that's not actually out yet. And also to finally get this shit done. It was either cancel movie night or cancel the live dub. Probably would have been smarter to just stick with the live dub just because, I still haven't done anything off screen in that game. I promised I would grind some boards and I have not had time to do that, but whatever. Whatever. Shit'll get done. We've got future kids to grab, so it'll be fine. We're all fine here. Now, did I make any money yesterday? Did I make any money whatsoever yesterday? In the brief hour and a half I streamed. Kale's VA is playing Genshin. Aw, nice. She did a good job. As far as I know, as far as I can tell, pretty much all of the voice actors for all the new characters we've seen thus far are newbies, like relatively speaking, but they all sound very nice. Hi, Janene. Let's see. I repeat. So yeah. Did I make any money yesterday? I doubt it, but 15 cents. Okay, no. Not surprising. Okay. All right. We are passing on Shonen Anime Night for the moment to get this nonsense done. Because I watched something else to be done. Granted, Genshin ended up taking a lot less time than I thought it would. But that's just because I did most of the stuff off screen. The fucking world quest with the mushroom people, I swear to God, that took even longer than the Archon quest. And that was with me just button mashing through most of it. It's good fucking God. You finally finished Persona 5, Tiger? Ooh, congrats. Thought about replaying it, but one of your dogs bit into your PS3 charging cord and your sister ever warned you about? Oh God, terrible. Glad you enjoyed it though. Persona 5 is a very good, but it's got some problems, but overall a very good game. You got an SD card for your Switch because the new DLC for Hatsune Miku, the whole game is surpassing the Switch memory. Oh God, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I remember hearing about storage issues on the Switch. I got a SD card. I forget for how much space rather, but I got one at launch. I don't think I've actually really needed it. Probably could have gone without it, but hey, doesn't hurt to have a backup. Might have skipped the NPC dialogue if you want to get through the Archon quest secret. Best of luck. Good God, they like to talk. They like to talk a lot. Have a lot of mixed feelings about the final act. You wonder how different the Royal version is. Royal is pretty different. Royal fixed quite a few issues with vanilla P5. Unfortunately, it added a shit ton of new issues. So it's very much a mixed bag. 2 steps forward, 1 step back type of thing. But Royal's fun. It depends on how you feel about the character of Goro. If you're like me and like like Goro being a disgusting feral hobgoblin, then you'll love Royal. If you like Pleasant Boy Goro, then you're gonna have a bad time. Also, sup Blanca, sup Neo. Gunvolt 3 got a free content drop yesterday. Ooh, very nice. Sup Dusk, sup Subatomic. You did in fact see Superhero, it was great. I still want to see it, I do. In spite of the bad CG. You actually really did like Goro in Persona 5, so you look forward to that? Okay, cool. Are you anxious what you think, anxious to hear what you think by the time you get to it. Kamen Rider Shine. Oh my God! Holy shit, that was fast, Neo. Yo, that's awesome. Kamen Rider Shine and Kamen Rider Vigil. Let's fucking go. You made it to the Conquest route in Freight Secret? Ooh, very nice. The CG is actually amazing. I don't believe you. Friendly reminder! Anytime I smack talk the animation in Superhero, it's literally just because I hate CG in general. I'm sure for CGI, it is very good. I'm sure it is the best CG that has ever been in Dragon Ball, but it's still CG. So no, I'm not a boomer. And for the record, I love Beast Wars. Stuff can succeed in spite of bad CG, but it will still be bad to me. Hello, Best. Question. Are we doing the VA tomorrow? Because you may or may not be available. We're doing it tomorrow, yeah. Indeed we are. I kind of flip-flopped on that, but yeah. We canceled movie night tonight instead. Tommy, I forgot you were down here. Come on. Tommy. He's so cute. It's not a matter of being a boomer, it's a matter of, like, literally everything is only CG now. Fucking 2D animation dying out. Curse your social life, subatomic. It'll be alright, no hard feelings, like I said. Especially with how inconsistent I've been with actually, you know, having the live dub night. But it's fine. Again, we're almost done with this game. Because we're skipping movie night, we should almost certainly be done with this game by the end of the week, aka Sunday, which is actually the beginning of the week, but business days are stupid. So don't worry about it. We're almost done. We're almost over this absurd amount of content hurdle. Once this is done, I can finally hopefully chill out a little bit and sleep again and shit. Alright, let's see. What's more recent? On the last episode of Dragon Ball Z. You played a little Soul Hackers 2, not too much because of work. Some interesting mechanics, and you think some might break the game a little.
You think an ex-con
and you
doesn't
love
deserve
Ringo?
to be happy?
Very nice.
Who is this?
The SAT.
I will be looking
Special
forward to
Assault
it.
Team.
Date?
That body. My father found it.
Hold on for an ego. We will not get an ego without you. Or, well, game. Yeah. Oh, yeah, duh. An ego is your baby. Yeah, don't worry. We will hold off on getting him. Olivia still has to be married. Like I said, content-wise, I'm sure the movie's great. It sounds fun. It seems like it's a lot of what I love about Dragon Ball, which is the big, dumb, stupid stuff. How deep do I like my ocean? I don't know. Let me consult my guide and remember what the hell I was trying to do with you. We need to make you brave and impish. And Daddy Piccolo? Yeah. Also, yeah, Secret, you accidentally actually made you and your mom look alike. Most people do not. Most people have their core and end up looking completely different from Queen Mikoto. Don't mind me, I knocked over my team. Also, my email's fucking bugging me. Yeah, I'm always down for daddy/granddaddy Piccolo shenanigans, and it seems like that movie's got it. I just hate CG. I hate CG because it's ubiquitous. Like I said, 2D animation is literally dying out, and I'm not a fan. It'd be one thing if it were even. It'd be one thing if there were still 2D things coming out, but there's none. How deep do I like my ocean? I like it. I completely forgot what stats I'm going for already. Good God. Brave and impish. 100 meters. Alright. Now to remember what the fuck we were doing in here. That's right. This is a split. This was a split. We have to, remember the controls. I can't open my map. I can't open my map. Except for Dub Bardock. What's wrong with Dub Bardock? You got something against Sunny Straight?
It appears to be a standard safe with a keyhole.
I think Sunny Straight is Bardock, I forget.
But there is something interesting about it. It is made of a lead alloy. I do not believe that is particularly common in safes.
Dub Bardock is a good voice for the role, but as an actual voice actor, he's severely lacking, really. Well, now I'm curious. Well, now I need to know. Because unless they recast him, I'm pretty sure back in all the OG stuff, Bardock was voiced by Sunny Straight, aka Krillin's voice actor. Also Usopp. Also Colonel Hughes. He's a talented man, is what I'm saying. So if he is still Bardock, it would be kind of weird that it's his actual acting ability that's lacking. I gotta look this up 1 second, I'm curious. Don't mind me. Again, I'm rewatching Dragon Ball, so I'm currently in the hole. So I'm just genuinely curious. Yeah, no, that is still Sunny Straight, according to the wiki. According to the wiki, that's the only voice actor he's ever had as far as Funimation's concerned, so I guess it is still him. Yeah, I don't know then. I guess he just doesn't really know how to play that character. Yeah, no, I mean, based on that resume, as you can tell by that resume, probably Sunny Straight tends to lean more towards like comedic characters.
Can you open it?
Haha, funny.
No.
So
it is
maybe
locked.
Bardock's just kind of not his thing.
Got it. Makes sense that Leon's dream is like this.
In that case, it's kind of weird that they didn't recast him because again, that would have been back in the day where Funimation had like 5 voice actors, and so just fucking everybody played like 20 characters. Most of which, like they stopped doing that, like as of Kai.
Isn't lead soft? You can break.
Don't mind me, I apparently have to do something else to get in there, and I forget what it was.
What's this?
Is that the lockpick? That's probably the lockpick. Don't mind me, it's
A
been a
safe
while
with a
playing different
keyhole.
games. You basically try talking to yourself and say what you might actually record in the video. That's good. That's a very good way to practice. He's a great voice by Bardock. The actual voice, yeah. Also, yeah, Netflix, Resident Evil's on Netflix is canceled after 1 season. Pretends to be shocked. Out of the 4 Rise forms, which is my favorite? Ichigata, Jin, Naki, Ikazuchi, Hirobi, or 001? Probably 001. Ichigata is also really cool, though. Pick it. What's eyeballing, JC?
This
Yeah, I don't remember. Despite just having heard Bardock relatively recently in some of the flashbacks during the Frieza fight,
There. It's open. What a good boy. Good safety boy.
I actually can't recall like what he actually sounds as Bardock too well, but yeah. I guess it's just one of those things where he doesn't appear often enough to bother recasting him.
Is this a memory?
Yeah, like I said, early Dragon Ball, early Dragon Ball Z dubs may or may not be the peak performance. I'm just saying. Fucking every other background character is either Justin Cook or Chris Sabat voicing 50 million people. Kinda wish we could skip mental locks, you would think, right? You would think that we could just go right back.
Another safe.
Oh shit, I forget. It's numbers, I know it's numbers. It's like 8675309 or something. I did get the underwater
Mizuki,
teleporter.
you have 5 minutes left.
I did actually manage to figure that out on my own secret. Thank you for asking, though.
A can this?
Oh.
It's a can. It.
Oh, sweet, Janine, I wrote it down. Or remembered it.
A new sig.
The sheet,
But this.
080967.
let's just try this number.
You're trying to figure out what was necessary for anything? Also went on tangents when you tried to figure out what to say for Sakura, yeah. That works, though. Skip straight to this one as well, I think, right? If I can find it. Is there any reason I can't open my map? Real talk. Real talk, chat, you see this, right? That still works. Is there any reason I can't open my map on this level? I know it's triangle. It's not working. You hear this? That is the sound of me mashing the triangle button right next to the mic. It's not working. Bug. Let's see. I knew I shouldn't have pirated my map. Let's see, let's just kill switch the whole thing. It's a glitch. Nico had the same thing happen. Motherfucker! Ye motherfucking game! Like how in the opening to Xenoverse 2, he's clearly meant to be yelling out Frieza during the battle. He just says Frieza normally and mildly annoyed. That's funny. Then yeah, like I said, I guess that's just not Sunny Straight's type of character again. He's usually just kind of being a clown.
You think an ex-con doesn't deserve to be
Is this me? What's me? Yep. That is me. Chat's going fast. Chat's popping off tonight. You got your OLED. Oh yeah, JC, I saw that. Congratulations. I'm glad you managed to get it. Okay. Still broken. Still not working. Hello, Minato. This game is worthless. It's not the controller. I guarantee you it's not my controller. Any money says it's the game. I will back out right the fuck now and switch into Genshin real quick just to test it. Just... Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I actually should. Genuinely. If we're gonna try and say my controller's broken, buy me a new one. Telling you this game is bad. I'm telling you this game was made with a budget of $2. Because there is no reason that this game should have some of the issues it does. For, like, the type of content you're seeing. Like, the models are not that high-end. It's mostly visual novel with a couple of QTEs. There is no reason that this game should have crashed twice on me. And now has completely bugged out on one of my goddamn buttons. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm not playing Genshin. I promise. I've seen enough of Genshin right now. I'm so fucking pissed. I missed a Dendroculus. I missed one single Dendroculus. And it's driving me insane. Okay. Yep, no, we're fine. Yep, surprise. It works fine. Same budget as the O's 10th anniversary movie. That's a little mean. That's a little too mean to this game. I mean, come on. Oh, no, 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 no. The PC version makes you skip dialogue at random. Outstanding.
You think an ex-con doesn't deserve to be happy?
If it doesn't work this time, I'm just gonna have to deal with it, I suppose. At least this Somnium's relatively simple, so I can probably figure it out without it. It's just annoying. Nope. Okay. All right. Fuck me then.
An unopened.
What would Leon...
Yep, just can completely
It sounds.
block out your access to your map in a game with no mini-map. Johnny. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Johnny is Broly now. Again, like I said, he doesn't, yes, he doesn't sound anything like Vic. He definitely does not sound anything like Vic, like, even remotely. But, like, I think it's fine. What little I've heard of him as Broly, like, it's not gonna be the same, nothing fucking is, but, like,
This.
he at least has, like, the same general tone, I guess is the way I'll put it. And at least him and Vic were friends or whatever, so. Instead of just, like, some I would rather that. Like, I would rather somebody... I would rather have somebody recast and not really sound the same anymore than I would have, like, random no-names impersonating them.
You have 4 minutes remaining.
Like, that's my big thing with the Pokemon dub. That's my big thing with, like, the current state of the Pokemon dub. Like, if they had just cast new people to do their own thing with the characters, I would have eventually gotten over it. But no, they cast really, really, really shitty impressionists to take over for everyone. And some of the voices in 7 Remake as well. Yeah, exactly. Like, the worst voice of that game is Reno, because he's just trying really, really hard to be Quentin Flynn and failing spectacularly. And, another good example I would think would be the 2012 Ninja Turtles cartoon, if you remember that. Leonardo was originally voiced by, I forget his name, but he was voiced by the main character from American Pie. The American Pie movie. And he got himself on trouble when he, like, said some NSFW shit on Twitter because, you know, Nickelodeon was promoting the voice actors' Twitters and telling kids to follow him, so that's kind of a no-no. I don't know why they cast the guy from American Pie in the first place, if that was going to be an issue, but whatever. And so instead, they had some other guy. Like, they had already had, like, some other voice actor fill in for a couple episodes that Jason Biggs couldn't be around for. Oh, I just remembered his name without thinking about it. I think it's Jason Biggs. And I think, like, voiced him in a couple of video games. They could have easily just had him take over, because he sounded pretty similar. But they didn't. They replaced him with Seth Green. Which... NFTs didn't exist back then. At the time, that was a very good choice. Seth Green was also a very good Leo. Yeah, Nickelodeon telling children to one, use Twitter, two, follow their favorite turtle voice actors on Twitter. It is the gold one we wanted, right? I think it was the lead one we opened last time. Please tell me I didn't just fuck up. I heard about Tara Strong. We've been known about that, unfortunately.
So bright!
Rank the turtles. Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, Raphael.
That was beautiful. Kizzy's dance cleansed my heart.
That's not to say Raphael is bad. That's just to say I'm mad at him because of Rise of the TMNT. Fuck that show.
Kizzy, I became a locksmith. I'm gonna work a clean and honest job. I'll wait however long I need to. My feelings won't change.
Aww. What about Tara Strong? NFTs. They got her.
This time it's a memory with Kizuna.
Leon has been faithful to Kizzy for a long time.
This
Yo, can I
is
borrow
a...
some of that? Oh, sorry, Anna.
This is from GGA.
Leon, I cannot be with you anymore.
When people tried to tell her the problem, she just disabled her mentions. That sounds about right. I was gonna say, yeah, this happened a while ago. I don't know why anybody's acting like that's news. Yeah, no, this information came out a while ago. It's just that it's Tara Strong. She's too big to fail. Like, just everybody kind of glossed over it because, I don't know, Twilight Sparkle or she's hot or whatever.
That is what I mean. Goodbye.
Why? Wait, Kizzy!
You haven't seen Rise yet? Did they do anything cringe with
worthy of
Casey?
her.
I actually don't know. I don't actually know if Casey's even in that show. I know they fucking ruined Splinter, which is especially fucked up considering the 2012 version was pretty much the best Splinter has ever been. But yeah, I don't know what they did with Casey, if anything.
I couldn't protect her back then.
This is what we saw in the wink sink. The explosion from 6 years ago.
He's really regretting it. It wasn't even his fault.
I'm trash. I can't
He's
fly.
in the movie.
I
Yes,
don't
there is a
deserve to
movie.
live.
Outstanding. Yeah, for the record, nothing but love to the animators who work on that show. Like, that show is beautiful to look at. I admire the creativity on display. It's not a bad show, it's just a bad Ninja Turtle show. Like, I'm sorry. I just... The absolute disrespect for Splinter as a character and everything he usually represents. The overemphasis on characters being snarky assholes at each other, to the point that I just tune out half their dialogue. And Raphael being the leader. Can we stop doing that? It was an error! It was an error that the singer of the rap theme song from the ending of the first movie made. It was a mistake. It is not meant to be a canon thing that keeps fucking being tried out by people. Leonardo's only defining characteristic
What's
is
going
being
on?
the leader. Fucking stop taking that away from him.
Rubble falling from above. It must be linked
It's
to Leon's mental
cringe.
state.
It's cringe and I hate it. I get that they're newbies. That's... I don't care.
Mizuki, we need to do something for him. Quickly!
Water in the pond. Fucking... Fucking pull that shit out. T 2012 is peak quality. I agree. I might still have a little more nostalgia, personally, for the 2003 show.
There. Is this?
The time capsule. With this.
But in terms of overall quality, I think, Also, yeah, I just realized, I was like, wait, there's an eyeball. There's an eyeball I didn't get yet. It's on the wheelchair. Oh.
No way.
Snake, it would have bit me.
This is their time capsule.
There is a dial. The numbers on it range from 1 to 12. I suppose you open it by turning the dial.
Yeah, again, here's the problem, Fusion. Donatello in that show is also a snarky asshole who literally acts like a pretentious Redditor every time he's on screen. He's just so overly sarcastic and bitchy. Everyone in that goddamn show is. I hate it. Just have no respect for that type of writing. Oh man, it's funny because they all hate each other. That's so wacky. Fucking... DJ spin that shit. Also, I don't think that's anything unique to...
It turned 6 times, and it stopped.
Unless there's a statement somewhere where the writers are straight up like, yeah, no, Donatello is totally supposed to be autistic in this show. I think, like, just saying he seems like he's autistic-coded, like, I feel like that could apply to most versions of the character.
And inside...
To be quite honest. So unless there's a direct quote from the writers saying that was the intent, I don't know. I'm not inclined to give any credit for that.
The glass slippers that Liam gave to Kizzy.
Liam, my feet aren't that big.
You'll grow into them.
His feelings for Kizuna have not wavered. They...
Oh, shit. I keep doing that, sorry.
I'm not worthy.
His feelings for Kizuna have not wavered. They are still true.
Liam, you were both so happy, laughing with each other before. Get yourself together. How long are you gonna be like this?
What is this?
Again, what does that even, and also, what does that even mean? Forgive my ignorance on this, but this is something I've heard a lot in regards to, like, Genshin. Like, people saying all the, like, people, this laundry list of characters who you're not allowed to ship with anybody else because they're minor coded. What the fuck does that mean? Like, what does attaching the term coded onto a descriptor imply? Because it seems like, in my experience, that it's just... like Benny, yeah. It was literally everybody, JC. It was a huge list of characters that had, like, minor coded, like, almost every single person. And no consistency. Like, when I first read it, I thought it was based on body types. But no, it was, like, somehow... Fischl was a minor, but Mona wasn't, even though they had the same body type. I don't know. It was weird. I'd have to find it again to, like, know for sure, but, like, it was so weird and inconsistent, and I don't know what it means. It means that they're written to imply the presence of a specific trait, but without stating it outright. So it's nonsense. So it's a way to, so let me get this straight. So it's a way for writers to say, oh yeah, this character is totally representative of this whatever, without actually making them representative of whatever. Like, they can't just say Donatello's autistic, he's autistic coded. Like, I don't know, I'm sorry, I kinda think that's bullshit.
I'm sorry. It appears you'll be my sacrifice.
Stereotyping without being called racist, that too, honestly.
Don't do it!
Oh, good, you're okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kizzy.
It can be unintentional? Well, then in that case, it's not even coded. It's just the writer, like, taking tropes to make a character without any rhyme or reason. So J.K. Rowling, yeah, literally.
That was scary, huh? Are you hurt? I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you.
Also Disney.
Is that a heart?
Oh.
Maybe it symbolizes Leon's love.
I still can't believe Leon is a Kingdom Hearts fan.
Leon, do you want to just give up?
Him being a Kingdom Hearts fan is the only negative thing about his character.
A key? To what?
Confidence, Kizuna, future.
You think this is love? You are pitiful. You're a criminal. You never liked me. And you never will.
Bruh.
Damn!
Iba, use that key.
Leon, you have Kizuna.
I was gonna say this may have been the wrong one. Nope.
Kizuna
Yes.
doesn't like criminals. Like me.
Oh.
This key isn't working.
You do deserve
Be
happiness.
confident, Leon. Your lockpicking talent is extraordinary.
That's not what I meant. It kept autocorrecting J.K. Rowling into just, or J.K. into just. That's funny.
But that talent led me to a life of crime.
That's not what I meant to have confidence in.
This key isn't working.
This game's mean. You can change the future.
Leon, you may have been a criminal in the past,
You can move forward.
but you paid for your crimes. You cannot be held prisoner by your past. What's important is the future.
There we. And
I committed a crime.
now
I can't change that fact. But I decided I'm gonna live a clean life from now on. I'm going to make my future.
Yo, Leon's dual wielding keyblades. Wait a minute, did I just see what I think? I'm sorry? Does Leon not have the back of his shirt tucked in? Or is he actually wearing his pants low to show off his underwear? Either way, I think I hate him now. But especially if he's wearing his pants thug style to show off his underwear. Bruh.
Iba, the next key.
Pants on the
Leon,
ground.
you are a
Pants on the
genius
ground.
when it comes
Looking
to
like a
opening
fool
locks.
with your pants on the ground. Got your
Think of
pants
how
on
many
the
people
ground.
you've helped
Go
with your
to
skill.
a hat turned sideways.
Be confident.
Oh, I'm old. Does anybody remember that shit? You think it's the shirt? His shirt's white though, at least in the front. It's a fanny pack? It's a fanny pack! Oh, thank God!
Yeah, I should make something out of this talent.
And for the first and last time in human history, a human being uttered, "Oh, thank God, it's just a fanny pack."
I'll live a good life.
Compared to anything else, that would be worse. But when the alternative was wearing his pants on the ground, or having the same fashion sense as Jack Garland, We'll take the fanny pack.
I'm gonna help people who need locks opened.
You couldn't protect the person most important to you. You are weak. All talk. You have no right to be by her side.
Attack on Titan is a lot more existentialist than I thought.
Mizuki!
This is the last key!
Leon, are you trying to make me cheer you up?
What?
You probably want me to say, "It's okay, Leon. Kizuna loves you too." If so, you truly are a weak man.
Hey, Aiba.
The day
No,
you're watching the wizard
let
can
me
beat your
talk.
brother in top bot donuts, that's awesome.
Leon, you believe you failed? You believe you couldn't protect the person most precious to you? Then you try again. You protect her again. You keep trying until the day you die. You're not worthy of Kizuna? Then become a man worthy of her.
Tell
if
it,
you are
girl.
going to pity yourself and give up your dreams at the slightest obstacle, then I suppose you really don't care about your life or Kizuna's.
That's not...
Ooh!
The last key is inside you. I am not going to open it. It has to be you.
Pull the keyblade out of your
No
chest.
matter what happens, no matter what people say, Kizuna,
Howdy, howdy, Megeg.
I love her!
The power of love conquers all! Yeah!
Yeah, that's right. That's
Kizzy!
And then he goes Super Saiyan. No, the shoes will fit you!
Kizzy!
I told you you'd
feelings
grow
for
into
you
them!
can make me fly! Even if you can't walk or dance, I will become your wings!
Holy shit!
I was born to protect
We
you.
darling in the Franks
I'm
now?
sure of it! And no matter what hardships lie ahead, I will protect our bond. I will protect you for all eternity!
A happy ending.
Wait,
giant.
what about information on the HB case?
Who gives a fuck?
Well, it is a sinker's job to get close to the heart.
Jeez. I don't even know what to say.
What are your thoughts on every game you play lately becoming darling in the Franks? Between this and Xenoblade 3? Darling, you may well. Aww. So I'm guessing this is going to be Mizuki's equivalent of Steve ending, where it's like, yo, we fucking accomplished nothing, but at least these two lived happily ever after. Means we need to watch those last 9 episodes. We really don't.
Spill it already! I know you saw something that has to do with the case.
You had to
That's
go
what
the other
I
route
would
for
be
that,
yelling
man.
at you.
Mizuki, that's exactly what you yelled at him.
After seeing the Somnium, my game is a little off.
Somnium?
I looked into your dreams, Leon, using a special device. All I saw in there was, I love Kizzy! Kizzy, I love you! That's it. Nothing important.
I'm a simple man.
Normally in Somnia, you can see a person's true colors, who they really are.
Mizuki, I repeat, that just means that he's a very, very simple man with a very, very simple love.
But you were different, Leon. Who you are on the outside is exactly who you are on the inside.
What a good bean.
So, can you let me go? Now you know that I have nothing to hide, right? Like I said, I didn't see anything. There has to be a mistake.
Fine. Let's hold off on what you saw earlier. But I do have a favor to ask.
You want me to pick that lock? But I said I'm not gonna do that. I already told you, I'm not unlocking anything for anyone anymore.
No matter what?
I'm sorry, Leon, I actually did the other route first, so I know you're kind of full of shit.
Yeah.
What if I told you I'll give you a whole photo album of Kizzy?
You have that many?
Nah.
In order to access the staircase, we need Leon's skills.
I can't get a warrant. It's a pain in the ass and it'll take too long.
It would also cause too much of a disturbance to destroy the door with heavy machinery. We need to keep this simple and quiet.
More like simple and clean.
So we need to convince Leon.
Correct. Mizuki, you have a call.
Mushy
From who?
mushy.
I do not recognize the number. I cannot say.
Connect me. You?
We don't have time. I'll keep it short. I just sent you something. It's not fake. This is a real video. Trust me. Goodbye.
What's with her?
I don't know, but I have the video. I'm opening it.
Ooh, that Yuri. Very cute.
Father!
Uh-oh.
How could you do this?
There's nothing wrong with a parent caring for a child. If you continue to protest, I will force the issue. He's an ex-convict. You don't know what he's capable of.
Ah, okay, so he did pressure
With a
her
snap
into
of
it.
my fingers, I could get him arrested again.
I was gonna say, right, Fusion? Yeah, like, we could literally, you know, pay him to help us. Like, cops do that. Cops do occasionally outsource their resources.
Kizuna, think about it.
She's
is what's
literally an
best for
adult.
the both
I
of
mean,
you.
I actually, I'm not gonna shit on this guy. I do get it. Like, he was pretty clearly already very overprotective. And like, look what happened. Like, already 6 years ago, because of her partial involvement with this crowd, she ended up in a wheelchair. Like, I actually do not blame him for being overprotective about it. I don't think this is any different from what any other parent in this situation would do, quite frankly.
What was that?
Unknown, but it looked similar to a wink sync.
Okay, putting aside the masked
We can
woman
record
part,
those on video now, Poggers.
let's just say the video is real.
It seemed to be Kizuna being
Which
threatened
belt
by
was
her
better,
father,
Genesis or
Richie,
Splash?
to break up with Leon.
I don't really like either of them,
But that's
honestly.
so mean.
Hey, you've been quiet a long time.
Leon, listen.
Hold on, Mizuki. Don't tell him about the video. We may be able to use it as a
Plot-wise,
bargaining chip.
Genesis.
Okay.
I don't like the designs or the stupid bow weapons they give everybody,
Leon,
but like they serve their purpose in the plot
if you
well.
agree to my favor, I'll share something you will really want
Splash
to know.
drivers just felt like an afterthought.
Something I'd want to know.
Yeah, it's about Kizzy.
This is totally crazy. The cathedral is completely rebuilt.
6 years is enough time for that.
With Nye's finances, that is.
So, what are we doing here?
Ah, well...
Oop. 1 second, Lean. Gotta check the Tamagotchi first. You know how it be. What do I want to befriend? A jellyfish. Wait, what? Shit, I fucked up! God damn it, every fucking time! Have I found the numbers for that one alternate route yet? No, not to my knowledge. I would think they'll be very, very obvious. So I don't believe... If I've somehow missed them, then let me know.
Oh, I never thanked you.
Thanked me?
You opened the staircase locks.
The answer was turtle,
that?
ironically
That's
enough.
no big deal.
I
For
was
me,
supposed to say turtle.
it's like opening a pickle jar.
Ah, I see. And like I promised, I'll tell you that thing I was talking about.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
This guy is an airhead.
You were talking about breaking up with Kizzy at the park earlier, right?
Yeah?
What
We're
if
good. That's probably
everything
where we'll
she
find those
said was an
possibly.
act?
Well, then I don't
A
know
lie.
though. No, like I said, I feel like that route's going to be a. I feel like the nil number bullshit is going to be a Devil May Cry 5 ending. I feel like whatever is behind those numbers is going to be like if you beat Urizen on your first try in the starter level. Just like, okay, well fuck. I guess nothing bad happened and we'll all go home then.
She didn't mean it?
AKA, I think that's probably something we'll get last. Like I think this is the Steve ending. I think this is gonna be like, well, hey, things worked out for Leon and Kizuna. We didn't solve any of the bigger picture stuff, but hey, they're happy. And then we have to go back to that other route that we got locked out of and finish that, and I'm thinking the nil number is probably gonna be there.
Right. She was lying to you. But she had to.
What? Why?
Well, her father...
If you continue to protest, I will force the issue. With a snap of my fingers, I could get him arrested again.
Seriously? Ricci said that?
Yeah. So basically, she had to lie to protect you.
Yeah. Kizzy.
Isn't that a relief?
Yeah, but it hurts me to think about what went through her head when she said that stuff.
Oh my god! Lumine and Alhaitham art. I already forgot how to pronounce his name already. That was fast.
But I guess I should be happy. Yeah!
I am having a very difficult time understanding his type.
There should be a hidden safe around here. I came here to look for it.
Is there hidden treasure?
If there is, we'll split it 50-50. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for a file. It might be a big lead.
A file? Anyway, where's this safe?
Hold on, let me look.
Should I help too?
No, it's fine. I can just use my superpowers.
Your what?
Just hold on a second.
What?
Well,
Let's... Mizuki.
I know.
you found a Shania Stan Twitter account? That's a big cringe.
Hiya! This is...
You've got to be kidding.
I do not know who this is, but...
They're another victim of the HB case.
Well, all right. You heard that Toph would be the same as Captain Marvel if Avatar were released today? I don't know much about Toph, but I'm pretty sure she's a good character, so I don't know about that. Who the fuck did we find this time? I can't tell who that is.
Face.
Synthetic skin made from chitin.
Ah.
Often used for skin transplants for burn patients.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this... I never did go back and confirm the position, so I'm kind of I'm a little mixed up in my head about like who's who. But this is the body itself. This half of the body at some point in time was the other half of Jin Fruway, right? Like he was born with some kind of condition that fucked him up and gave him a Mike Tyson tattoo. Yes. Okay, so we found half of him in Gen's fridge. That was the half that Steve stole. And then we have this half. It was the opposite. It was the other half. It was the other half with the Mike Tyson tattoo in the freezer. So this is his other half. So this is actually Terror's other half. So yeah, Terror's fucking dead. Terror is absolutely fucking dead. Eddie Money says this part was attached to Terror.
So there's no way of telling who this person really is by their face.
At the very least, it appears that Terror got to them.
Nope.
The cut section is identical to the other victims.
Which would mean this person was in the Horodori Institute basement too.
That would be the case. Estimated time of death is February 10th, 12 o'clock.
That's when...
Yes. Jin's left half that was found at the stadium.
Okay, it was the left half. Yep, I was right. Yep. Okay, yep, no, my theory holds up. Yeah. Yep, Amame stole her brother's... Amame, I don't know how she did it, but Amame fucking stole her brother's robot, killed Terror, and dumped his half here. Yep, that's the half that we saw uncovered. He's fucking dead already.
Had the same estimated time of death.
Damn. I have no idea what's going on. All of this is totally beyond me.
I am also at a loss. But it is our job to make the incomprehensible comprehensible. What do we need to do to accomplish that?
Find leads?
I was
What is
gonna
the
say
biggest
yes.
lead
So
that we
Terror
have
said
right
there's
now?
literally no stakes.
That's...
Depending on when he... When would he have died? Assuming... Yeah, assuming I'm correct about the timeline, because again, all that's also out of whack. But assuming that both of these halves of him have indeed been found in the present, and not 6 years ago, then yes, he's already dead and there's no stakes. So I guess that means, did he just die? If that means he just died right before the start of the game, then that's a little less silly. If he's somehow been dead for 6 years, and yet nobody figured this shit out, and Date had amnesia all that goddamn time for fucking nothing, that's cringe.
Guess whatever she was looking at was really important. Something she didn't want anyone to know.
Tokiko's file!
We should look through it now. That is the reason we came here, after all.
It's a hidden safe!
Just as Shoma said.
The safe is in the wall.
Is there some kind of mechanism that slides the safe into the wall?
Like what?
A switch, a button, an input device? Hey, what are you doing?
It was getting really annoying, so...
What? Do you smash apart Rubik's Cubes to rearrange the colors?
Whatever, it worked, didn't it?
Escape room operators would hate you.
In any case, even I don't think I can get this safe open.
Then...
Right. Hey, Leon.
Just rip the
Yeah,
stickers off,
got
right?
it. It's open.
There it is!
That the file you were talking about?
Probably.
I'm glad I could help. But I do not want to know what's inside. I don't
You've
want to
set up
get
the oven
involved in
pockets.
any more trouble.
Now, Mizuki,
Yeah?
it is a printout from a PC. It begins like this. Everything is here for the Freyer. Tokiko Shigure.
So Tokiko wrote this?
Yes.
What does she mean by Freyer?
Unknown. Let's keep reading it.
Tumors on the right side of the body. I only discovered these symptoms when he was 5 years old. He was taken by the Furuwe family, yes. But he is my son. I spend all my
unfortunate for him.
days thinking about ways to save him. Then, Chikara reached out to me with a way to save Jin. When I first heard his idea, I was mortified and angry. His plan was this. Kidnap a child with DNA as close as possible to Jin's, and transplant their organs as needed. The very idea made me tremble with fear and trepidation. But thinking about my son, I reluctantly agreed. Chikara began traveling the country to collect DNA samples from children in orphanages. After a while, he found a child with the exact same genotype as Jin. Uru Samazuki. He was 6 years old and held at Iowan. Late at night, Chikara and I broke into the facility, shot him with tranquilizers, and took him away. The transplants happened for years, more than a decade. From Uru's right half to Jin's right half. And ultimately, the right half of his face as well. All the while, Uru was under Chikara's complete control.
This is terrible because at this point I'm programmed to tune out everything this bitch says. But I also need to listen because she's actually explaining shit. But also I'm pretty sure I've already figured out like 99% of this shit. So is there really any need? I'm in a conundrum right now.
He was held captive in the basement of the Institute. Like an animal, raised solely to be Jin's donor. I went to go see Uru many times. It may sound hypocritical or contradictory, but I felt sorry for him. Uru desired my love and attention. He looked up to me, even though he knew I was one of his kidnappers. I told him about the teachings of knives. This world is not real. And therefore, your pain is not real either. That is what I bestowed upon him. His eyes sparkled with intensity as he listened. He wanted to be useful to me one day, so he began studying. Over time, my doubts and guilts rose up inside me. Suicidal ideation became impossible to resist. One fateful day, I slit my wrists with the intention of ending my life. Fortunately or unfortunately, I failed.
Very
I wavered
unfortunate.
between life and death.
Very,
but eventually
very
recovered.
Unfortunate. I don't like her.
And I was blessed with a revelation. This world is only a simulation. I, of course, already knew this truth, as it was central to Nai's teachings. But in that moment, I truly understood the meaning behind those words. As I learned of the great deception that is this world, I lost all emotion.
Yeah, we also finally have a name for the kid who went missing, who grew up to be a blonde guy. That's swapped tasks with Jin. Uru.
Got it. Scan complete. I have already processed everything written there.
Thanks. But why did you show up all of a sudden?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
This seems overly edgy. I don't think it's overly edgy. I just think it's kind of... I think it's just kind of dumb. But hey. Turn up!
As indicated in the file, Jin Furue was Tokiko Shigure's son. And his father was...
37 years ago, when Tokiko was 23, she became pregnant with this child.
So the child the masked woman was talking about was Jin.
Half-lace
Right.
transplant?
The tumors appeared on the skin as well.
Why only half?
Ultimately, it reached the right half of Jin's face. When I say right half, I mean from Jin's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
The tumors covered the whole right side of his face. Those were all removed. And afterward, the skin of the right half of Uru's face was transplanted onto Jin.
Why didn't they transplant the whole face?
The left half of Jin's face had a unique percent-shaped mark.
A percent-shaped mark?
After Chikara left Nai's, he became a follower of the cult called the Order of Percent.
It's like the writer is trying to punch me in the feels but keeps
the percent
missing.
mark
That
had
is
a special meaning.
good way to put it.
The mark of percent is a holy sign of the Creator.
Chikara would not dare remove such a sacred mark from Jin's face, which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched. Within the file were photos of Jin Furue and Uru Samazuki before the transplant. This is what Jin Furue looked like.
What?
Uh-huh.
I understand you want to say something, but
What a
please
loser.
let me continue.
Fucking dopey looking asshole.
Next is Uru. This is what Uru looked like.
Uh-huh.
What? Okay. I don't get any
Hi,
of this.
Billy.
I understand you are confused.
I'm
so
sad that
allow
you're
me to
already
condense the
fucking
information.
dead.
After the transplant, Jin looked like this.
Yeah, like I don't fucking know. Like, how do other people feel about? I mean, I guess I should wait until I'm absolutely sure that that's where we're going with this. But like, that's totally where we're going with this, right? How do other people feel about the fact that like the big main threat that's been built up, that they fucking obscured the timeline to try to make seem a lot more complex than it actually is? How does anybody else feel about like the big main threat being dead already when the game starts?
The right half of his face was Uru's.
Does that not make us seem kind of stupid?
The left half was the original.
untouched to preserve the percent mark.
What happened to Uru after he lost the right side of his face?
The part of his face that he lost was then covered by a chitinous material, a synthetic skin.
Uh-huh.
Artificial skin?
Correct. The corpse is Uru Somazuki.
How can that be?
Technically, half of Uru Somazuki.
Where is the other half?
We already found it, Fivehead.
You already know.
The left half of the corpse at the stadium on the 10th.
I kidnapped a child to steal his organs and told him nothing is real, so it's fine. I tried to kill myself and realized nothing matters. Oh, well, that part. When you put it like that, yeah, no, Tokiko in general is a very overly edgy, stupid character. Like, again, I have literally already programmed my brain to tune out most of what she says, because it's just such colossal bullshit. Fucking postmodern existentialist Evangelion-ass garbage, just constantly spewing from her goddamn mouth. Like, when you put it like that, yes. But yeah.
That was Uru too?
So who put the bodies there? I'm sticking with my gut. I say Amame. I say that Amame stole her little brother's robot.
Yes.
To fucking dump the body.
And of course,
I don't know how the fuck she pulled it off.
On February 10th, the body found at Devita was Jin
I don't know how
Furlong's
she
right
managed
half.
to kill him or track him down or whatever. I assumed that she did it because he killed her dad. And Steve was, you know, actually a pretty cool guy. But, I have no idea how the fuck she managed to pull this one off, if she did.
So,
this teenage girl, I guess not teenage anymore, this teenage girl somehow tracked down this serial killer the cops had failed to catch.
This?
So the game's gonna blame Ryuki, or is that a red herring? I have no idea, yeah, right? Like, I thought for sure that's where we were going with the Ryuki thing, but then Mizuki, or Triangle, whoever it was, wherever we left off in the timeline we got cut off from and had to go here instead. Whatever the hell was happening there, fucking, like, she immediately realized that, oh, he's being blackmailed because Terror has Tama. So, I don't know, I guess there's not gonna be a Manchurian agent plot after all? Or even a mistake for a Manchurian agent?
And this are two different people. It is easy to understand why the mistake of thinking they were the same person was made.
How did we come to this train of logic?
Their faces are identical.
Because she's been sussy baka all the entire goddamn game, and not just in regards to stuff like, I was willing to pass it off as guilt at first. Like, at first I thought it was just because her dad was Steve and she was traumatized seeing her fucking father half dead. But like, between her and Gen hiding bodies in the fridge, and granted that half turned out to be half of Furuwe, not of Terror, like I thought it was at first, because it had the Mike Tyson tattoo face, but yeah.
Besides the fact that they are mirror images.
It's the only thing that makes sense, because we established, like, we started talking to Shoma again because we realized that it could have been his robot that dumped the body, because there are no tracks. There was only a single wheel line that was covered up by the chalk on the field, or the paint, I forget what it is. So like, I don't think Shoma fucking did it. I think he's just a kid still trying to get over the fucking trauma of his dad being cut in half. So I'm gonna say it's his sister.
But that is not the only reason.
I'm going, like, who else would have had access to it? I say his sister stole his robot and dumped it.
When the body was found at the stadium, the DNA sample used for comparison was DNA taken from Jin's organs. The corpse had lost almost all of its blood, and the body was extraordinarily damaged by fire.
What first got me thinking of Mame specifically was, like I said, because I dead-ass thought it was Terror in the fridge. Like, I was mixing up which side I thought which person was on, or which side which person still had between, you know, Furuwe and Billy. So I think right idea, wrong reasoning. I still think I'm right. I was just wrong about it being Terror's body in the fridge specifically. Because I thought, oh, okay, she killed this guy and then Gen helped her hide the body.
Therefore, the DNA samples had to be taken from the organs found at the scene.
Also, Benji, thank you for the follow.
And because those were originally taken from Uru, it of course follows that they match.
Stuff like Chikara's other half? I think, oh yeah, no, it's all Terror. All the other half bodies turning up for the most part, I think, are still Terror. because I think pretty much every other person who's been killed got killed 6 years ago. It was never that the bodies were being killed, that we were finding half a body in one time and half a body in the other. No, like, the timeline is obviously bullshit. That's been obvious for a hot minute, and last time I figured out, like, kind of trick as to what was going on with it. Like, because nobody is weirded out. Nobody has fucking commented on the discrepancy with the time between these bodies. That's the one part about the fucking Chikara's cutting him in half that hasn't been explained.
That's how the two bodies were determined to be the same person.
There's no weirdness going on with that.
Yes.
Tamagotchi. What the fuck am I doing? Brave. I want you to be brave. Not crazy. Brave. Didn't you ask me this already? Oh, no, it's different. Kuroshio. Whatever that means. I may have fucked up. I may not be able to save it.
That body was not a part of the HB case. It was already in the basement. Chikara must have been experimenting with different procedures before deciding on organ transplants. Therefore...
I don't know, like cutting two bodies in half right down the middle? And then you combine the left half of one with the right half of the other?
Combining bodies.
Because learning that Steve stole the body while drunk is the smoking gun for the timeline discrepancies? Yeah, pretty much. He was dead when he found the other halves? Who, Terror? No, he wasn't. Like I said, at least I don't think so. I don't know, I'm still not 100% sure where Terror died. I'm not sure if he died literally right before the game started, or if he died, like, at the end of everything 6 years ago. But either way, he was still definitely the last one to die.
Yes. It seems Chikara was attempting to combine the donor's right half with Jin's left half. Which is why there are two slicing machines.
He did this to all these other people for whatever reason or another, and then fucking Amame killed him whenever later.
How would that even work?
And did the same shit.
It wouldn't. Which is why he came up with the organ transplant idea.
That's what I'm rolling with.
Which was far more realistic.
Oops. When Chikara's other half was found, Ryuki said, I was thinking about 6 years ago, but he was only mentioning his dead brother who died conveniently. Is that... Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that. Lots of very, very oblique ways of phrasing things to try and obscure the fact, while at the same time, like I said, just complete underreactions to this shit happening. He's a VTuber,
by using a mirror image of the right side of his face. Jin never appeared publicly. The photos were all provided by him. Now we know who Terror is.
The diary in the basement of Horodori Institute. Terror definitely wrote it.
It was Uru being kept there.
But Ota and Iris look different. Time
Terror
did pass.
Was Uru.
There was a time skip. There is a period of time where some stuff is happening 6 years ago and some stuff is happening now. It's just that it's not what the game's telling us. The way the game set it up, you think that everything in Ryuki's route was 6 years ago, and everything on Mizuki's side was now. It's the opposite. They're both going back and forth. They're both all over the place.
Undoubtedly.
But Uru is...
Yes. He is no longer alive.
Also, doesn't answer one thing because his boss said that Date is on a secret mission when we first started, so clearly was hanging out with Dracula. She was in the past, right?
Uru died February 10th this year. What about the other victims? Who killed them?
Unknown.
Leon!
Kizzy.
What is going on here, big sis? I answered your call. That is why I am here. But I did not know he would be here.
Leon.
I know.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Kizzy,
anyway,
I heard what
what?
your dad said.
Anyway, game, why did you spend half an hour explaining all that stuff I already figured out? Are they gonna get back together or not? That's all I care about. Are Kizzy and Leon gonna get to be happy together? God damn it.
But I've cleaned up. I'm not gonna do anything bad anymore. I won't go to jail. Please, don't worry.
The important questions.
My father will never forgive you. What will you do about that?
I want to be your legs, Kizzy. And your wings. Let's use those wings and run away together. We can fly as high and as far as we want. To the ends of the earth.
So you want to elope with me?
Yes, that's right.
At your first
Kizzy,
sport, nice.
I'm gonna make you happy. I will never make you cry. I'll keep a smile on your face every day.
But what about your happiness? You being with me is going to take away your freedom.
No, that's not true. Being with you makes me happy. With you, I can fly. Let's go, Kizzy.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Do it!
Leon, I understand. Please, take me with you. Higher, farther, to the ends of the earth.
Of course.
Leon! What are you doing?
You know how dogs sometimes get so excited they pee?
Don't
it's
tell
like
me.
That.
What?
Well, let's begin. Start the music!
Oh my god. Oh my god, this fucking loser. Oh.
Stuck in gum on my way to the station. The crowd squeezes
Oh
out
my
frustration.
god.
And now I'm taking
That's
me
fucking
in the
precious.
classroom. Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the bathroom. Now I hear my friend got herself a boyfriend. They're going out for barbecue on the weekend. I see all of their smiles in their pics online. Why is that making me cry? Oh my Prince Charming,
Leon is a
where
fucking
can I
king.
find you? How do I remind you of the dream we share? But dreams are just for dreamers, lonely hearts and schemers. I've got to break the chains of fame on my own. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lonely girls across the world, let's wake up and fight. Worlds apart with beating hearts, unite the light through the night. If the boys want to reach us, they'll have to keep up.
No.
Without you, I am only half. I need to be home.
Our himbo king. What a goddamn legend. Reminder that Ota has not changed at all in 6 years. Oh. Oh my god. Leon's the next addition to the channel banner at the rate he's fucking going. Oh my god.
You truly are too good to me.
What a good boy. Holy
Did you
shit.
say something
Well,
really
nothing's gonna
nice
top
just
that.
now?
No, I was just making fun of how simple you are.
Hey.
Well, I'm glad everything worked out. Happily ever after. Case closed.
I don't know about that. I don't think this is all so simple.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We still haven't solved the HB case completely.
That is not what I mean. There is a group of people on their way here.
What?
They will be here shortly.
How
What
shortly?
does that mean?
Let's see. Another 2 seconds.
Outstanding. Okay. Really? Really?
There they are.
Can we get a
The
reason?
girl's there too. Mr. Chieda said to get her back. Don't hurt her.
What about the guy?
We're literally outside her fucking
kill
house,
them?
basically.
He didn't say no killing.
Oh my
That makes
fucking
things
god.
easier.
Really?
Who are these guys?
I believe Richie hired them.
Really?
Jeez, way to ruin the mood.
Fuck
Get back, you two.
off, game.
I'll take care of them. Leon,
Fuck
protect Kizzy.
off.
Got it. They'll have to take Kizzy over my cold dead body.
Literally shut the fuck up. Oh, they have
They vanished.
ninja ops gear. Of course. Dude. Like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, no, Fusion, right? Like, there is no goddamn reason
I was
for
just
that.
passing by.
No, you weren't.
Mizuki, they're using optical camouflage. Use
Literally
thermal.
just this
Right.
huge
I can see their
fucking
body
jump
heat
in
signatures.
characterization just
Wait,
for the sake of having
how
an
did you know
action
that?
movie
I
fucking
guess.
ending
No, you
for this
didn't.
route.
Oh, hold up. That's my bike. Could you at least ask?
Like,
Mizuki,
this guy
I
went
think
from
you
a
have it
concerned
wrong.
parent who just didn't want his girl
What do you
hanging out with
I got it
shady
on the
characters
internet.
because she's
Ugh.
already been crippled
Anyway.
for life. To hiring armed
Let's go.
thugs and not specifying, hey, don't kill anyone. Like, shut the fuck up. I don't buy that for 2 goddamn seconds. Fuck off. Oh wow, Triangle Lady's so cool. Also, she just has to fight now because they're not even trying to fight him. Exactly. Right before Fusion said it. Oh my god, I wonder what she's gonna look like! Also, so much for that thing needing a special adhesive to come off. Why are we fighting each other? Oh. Point. Oops. Dead.
Mizuki! Mizuki! Mizuki!
No, I want to die. Would this be self-cess? Yes. It's so stupid.
Who are these chicks? The bitch Avengers or something?
I understood that reference.
Stronger than Black Widow, that's for sure.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's get out of here.
Outstanding. What's Mask Girl's deal? She's a older generation clone of Mizuki. Because
Thanks.
Mizuki was secretly
You
a
helped me
test
out
tube
again.
baby the entire time.
No, don't worry about it.
Except it's supposed to be a big surprise. Oh my god, I can't believe it!
So, what's going on here?
Me? Gungaga.
Guess it's time to let the cat out of the bag. The NASA glue loses its hold over time.
Big sis?
Nice seeing you again, Kizuna.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Please stop calling me that.
Who?
Hold on. I'm trying to process this. Kizzy and Leon? You know her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, stuff happened and... Stuff happened?
Wait.
Fine.
Leon knew her?
Whatever. I'll think about it later. What I want to know is... Your face.
Did
We
Leon
can talk about it all later.
I was gonna
More
say, does she have her own
Kizzy and
eyeball?
Leon, you need to get out of here. Those guys might come back
Quartz
with
was his
reinforcements.
old buddy in the thief stuff, and he never
right.
said anything
You
about
can use my
Mizuki
bike.
looking exactly
There's a
like
helmet
her.
under the seat. The keys are still in the ignition.
Are you certain this
You
is
never
okay?
asked.
No, but
Clever.
just give it back as soon as you can, okay?
Shut the fuck
I can't thank you enough for this.
And she has her own eyeball, apparently. That or she has heterochromia.
Kizzy, hold on tight.
Okay.
She
Do you
has
know
her
where
own
you're going?
eyeball that's blue instead of
Well.
red or gold.
To the ends of the earth.
That's very
All right.
romantic. I wish this
Let's
I wish this
go.
thing had just been about you two. Rather than this fucking nonsense.
Bye, you two!
You're gonna have to buy her a
hope
new
you stay
wheelchair.
happy
Those things are very expensive.
Thank you.
My big sisters. You stay happy forever too.
Bruh.
Off they go. They'll be fine. Huh? What's wrong? What isn't wrong? Fair enough. Can we talk? Yeah, but before that,
Finally, my own clone. Now neither of us will be
we need to get rid of those guys.
Bruh. Oh my.
They did not appear to even notice Kizuna and Leon escaping.
These guys are idiots. We can't let them follow them. We gotta take them down. So let's go, Mizuki. Mizuki. Ugh, damn it! I don't get anything that's happening, but fine. You and I are gonna talk about everything after we're through with this.
You
Fine
think
by
you hate
me.
her? Join
Well
the club.
then, let's start.
Not really, but just god fucking damn it. Like, what is the point? What is the point of having every character know each other? Literally, all it does is make shit make less sense. Like, Kizuna was I know she... Bolivian army ending? Bolivian army ending. I fucking know your game, Uchikoshi. I fucking know what you're gonna do. That was bullshit. Leon and Kizuna are great, but like, holy fucking shit. So yeah, I never even thought about that part. So yeah, like Kizuna called Mizuki big sis because she reminded her of her big sis, but like, never felt the need to point out that like, oh yeah, you don't just act like her, you're also literally identical. Leon never pointed out, oh hey, wait, didn't I used to rob banks with you back in the day? Isn't Triangle also probably Boss's daughter? We still haven't resolved that point at all, so that's gotta be the other connection there, right? Fucking Triangle is also fucking Boss's daughter that she conveniently never mentioned, right? Like, why? Literally, what is the point? Literally, what is the point of having every single character be connected when it only makes the story worse? Like, dude. At least the ending. I don't even mind the clone. For the record, I don't even necessarily mind the whole clone plot point. Like, I was willing, in the first game, I was willing to just kind of accept it as anime bullshit magic. I didn't really have an issue with it because that's just Uchikoshi. I don't necessarily mind them trying to actually explain it. But by that same fucking token, Dante has magic superpowers when he reads porn. Like when you try to apply logic to one aspect of the game, yet expect me to turn my brain off and just kind of accept other shit, I'm sorry. But fuck off. Kind of just think the Annihilation ending makes sense since I could have mentioned something at Boss's house. Exactly! Fucking... It doesn't work. Boy, I'm glad I picked the movie Triangle of all things to compare this to, because it has the same goddamn thing. For a game that's trying to be so deep and so clever and make you think so hard, the actual plot is painfully transparent and just buried under a bunch of smoke and mirrors for the sake of trying to cover shit up. We still have no point for the obscure timeline, other than to show that Ryuki's losing his goddamn mind. Except even that doesn't work, because Mizuki's apparently also losing her goddamn mind with everything being pulled out of sequence. Or Mizuki and Triangle. Fucking, like, again, anything on Mizuki's side that happened 6 years ago, I think that was Triangle. Which she has her own eyeball, apparently? She either has her own eyeball or has heterochromia, and I'm willing to believe she has her own eyeball. So if she has her own eyeball, why was she running around looking for terror and using Aiba? Why? Liam, in case you know, we're cute now. 6 years later, I don't get how that refutes anything I just said. Add to retcons. Yeah, also again, the retconning Mizuki's parents thing. Best was freaking out about that, and I don't blame him. Like, I know Mizuki's route was never the canon one, like, not even remotely on the same path to the canon ending of that game, but, like, nonetheless, that ending meant something. It's like the goddamn Lusamine thing from fucking Pokemon. Like, just... Oh yeah, of course she's adopted. Real parents wouldn't be complete neglectful monsters to their children. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. It doesn't mean as much. They have their own ending. They're adorable. I wish this game had been about them and only the new characters and not any of this fucking nonsense. Gonna go buy some fucking clothes. Jesus Christ. So, yeah, we still have So as a neglectful father, so we got that going. I suppose... Oh, this is the concept art again. I can't look at that. Do I still not have anything new? Good God, fuck off. I need to check evaluation first. Oh, well, fuck that then. She has a cool outfit already. It's just that you can't see it. Because you can only... You can only see the outfits if you're replaying a Somnium.
Kidding.
Because, you know, having one of the eyeballs in a cat costume might break the immersion of this game. Now excuse me while I proceed to have complete nonsense. Alright, well I can't do anything here. This next part is going to take like 6 to 7 hours. That's why you said it'll take 2 streams. Understandable. Completely understandable. I think I hate this game. I think I really, really hate this game. Fucking, was there any reason we got locked out of this? Other than just, I guess they had to reveal the triangle lady thing on that route instead of this one? Because, you know, why would you want to reveal pertinent information on the canon route? That's just silly. Is it already 9 o'clock? Oh, my bad. Okay, then we will probably need it. God damn it. Fucking Jesus. Are you really gonna make... Is this about to make me jump back to the fucking... Really? This better be new. I know this game is not about to make me redo the entire investigation segment. This better actually be fucking something new. Excuse me. I will happily take some Dimulith. Very cute.
Oh, you came. Good. Want something to drink? With water? On the rocks? You don't have to be shy.
Okay, now this is
It's
real, I
on
think.
me. It's such a bizarre case, the HB serial killings.
Not really.
That being said, the facts are fairly straightforward.
I know.
Pointing out a culprit can't be too hard. Do you already know? Terror. Who are they, really?
Why is Mama suddenly the arbiter of explaining the plot that didn't need explaining? Like, if you've been paying attention, everything's pretty obvious by this point, I think. Not best exactly. Like I said, it's not even though yeah, no, it is overly complicated. Complex would be the nicer way, the nice way to describe it, but it's not. Just overcomplicated for the sake of being overcomplicated. The actual plot is very fucking straightforward. Fucking what haunted spot would I like? I don't know, Mame. An old battlefield, apparently. Motherfucker! Go away. Or wait, do I have another one already, or do I need to? Oh, there we go. There we go. What do I think of AI? Scary. Is this really just going to be, hello kids at home, welcome to Blue's Clues. Have you figured out who the culprit is yet? We're going to very, very slowly explain it to you because we assume that the audience are brain-dead morons who can't figure this shit out just by playing through the game. Oh shit, wrong
Why
thing.
would it be Jin?
Wrong button. Uru.
Right. Uru. We know he killed at least 3 people. Jin Furue, Chikara Horadori, Andes Komeiji. But why did he kill them?
Anyway.
What was his goal?
I almost want to, but also I don't want to play this game anymore. To build schools in Africa. A bunch of different reasons. Actually. Like, all of these, I think. For Chikara and Steve, it was for revenge. Or, oh wait, no, for all of them, that's right, yeah. Yeah, fucking Jin was okay with stealing half of his face, so yeah, he's culpable too. Revenge.
That's true, I suppose. But that wasn't the main reason.
Oh, I mean, the Nirvana initiative, because Digital Devil Saga was a better game than this.
That's right. The Nirvana initiative. The loony plan to have humans reach moksha. That's why Uru killed the 3 of them. We can put aside the little details for now.
No, I'm pretty sure he killed Steve because he stole one of his dead bodies and was going to try to blackmail him with it.
The whole thing is the time difference. The left and right sides of the victims were found 6 years apart.
No, they weren't. Why are you... Are they about to try to play this as some kind of mind-blowing revelation? When they literally had scenes that were supposed to be 6 years from now, and you have Shoma saying, oh yeah, I talked to my dad just last night. Like, again, do they think we're stupid? Does Uchikoshi think that we're stupid? I didn't think he thought we were stupid. None of his other games are this fucking sack over the head with a sack hitting over the head of hammers with a fucking...
Regarding the first victim, the facts are already in.
No.
6 years ago,
well, that
on
one,
February 10th, Jin Furraway's body fell from the ceiling of Devita.
Most other streamers didn't take that into account, I guess. I believe I was told that I'm apparently the only streamer somebody had watched that figured that part out, but like, good God. I'm sorry. Nobody really reacted to it. Nobody was really reacting with all that much surprise to the dead bodies being found 6 years apart. Besides the Jin one. Besides the Jin one, which immediately, like, got resolved once you realized that the faces were split in part. People thought Shoma was going crazy because he was in a mental hospital and that he doesn't hang. Really? Do these people not... again, that's a whole other matter. Yeah, Shoma's crazy. Shoma needed to be in a mental hospital. He was fucking hysterical. Ryuki told him that he needed to go to the mental hospital. And you know Ryuki, he's the pinnacle of mental health.
And this year, 5 days ago, also on the 10th, Uru Somizuki's left half was found at the stadium, not Jin's. Plastic surgery and complete organ transplants. It fooled the investigators into thinking they were the same person. But what about the other victims? Chikara, Komeiji, Tokiko. How do you explain those three?
What's Ryuki's whole deal? He is just another investigator for Abyss. He's a pretty cool guy. Besides the fact that he likes My Hero Academia. His whole thing is that he has severe trauma and PTSD between watching his twin brother die and then everything that happened 6 years ago with Date seemingly dying. Guys got issues. But because we live in a world of mouth-breathing butt whistlers who don't have a single goddamn brain cell in their fucking body, he's been allowed to remain on the force and keep investigating this stuff. And be armed. So yeah.
You have good intuition. You might already know.
But it seemed like their bodies appeared 6 years later. Professor Brett, you don't get to be cute. You don't get to fucking be cute. If she says anything that's actually surprising, I will buy a new hat just to eat it. You can say, well, just wait, but I'm sorry. This shit is so fucking painfully transparent.
Right. In other words, it's not like that. It's like this.
Oh my god, that's so clever.
This is the timeline that you actually experienced. The red and blue lines are intertwined, almost like DNA. You started on the red line from the top, and then followed the blue line, which led you to this point. You've traversed 4 X's. The left side is 6 years ago, and the right side is this year. To make things easier, we'll call the left side past, and the right side present.
Wow, that'd be really mind-blowing. If I ate glue sticks when I was a kid.
In other words, you came here. Jumping back and forth between past and present, a day at a time, all to end up here. Now do you understand? Chikara's right half was found the night of the 11th, in the past. His left half was found the next morning. Komeiji's right half was found on the 13th. His left half was found the next morning at 6 a.m. 6 years have passed, and now we're here. In the present, Tokiko's right half was found on February 12th. The next day, a little past midnight, her left half was found in the basement of Horidori Institute. Long story short, the left and right halves weren't found 6 years apart. They were all found soon after each other. Nothing supernatural here.
Oh, did they at least take away his weapon? Oh, that's great. It's a good thing there are no other ways he could still be a danger to himself and others besides a gun. It's a good thing they didn't let him keep his magic eyeball. Like, what the fuck do you want, a fucking cookie? Like, shut the fuck up! Everyone's still an incompetent asshat. He's still on the goddamn force. He's still not in a goddamn mental hospital where he needs to be getting the help he needs. Like, shut the fuck up. I know Tama made the request. We went and then Ryuki didn't stay. The fact is, he's still fucking running around. The fuck? Okay. How do I proceed? Do I back out and then you tell me? Okay, I get it. Yeah, you really blew my fucking mind there.
That's just my genius analysis.
Yep, so smart.
But I know
you're so
what you're gonna say.
Uchikoshi.
There's still tons
You're
of things
very,
that
very
can't be
smart.
explained, right? Especially who killed Uru and Tokiko? Jin, Chikara, Komeiji. It was Terror, Uru, who sliced these three
I have no
in
idea
half.
why we're suddenly rolling with
But then
why
Uru
Tokiko
was
didn't-
killed in the
why
present,
Tokiko
February
wasn't killed too. I mean, it wouldn't make sense for him to kill her because that's his mommy. Mother.
Tokiko's body was found after that.
That's the other thing. It'd be one thing if there were these gaps in logic to tell, like, a really, really engaging story about a killer who, like, you know, you actually gave a shit about. But literally everything about his motivation announced to you, Mommy. I'm not very fucking impressed.
So who killed Uru and Tokiko?
They did it to make the characters look stupid. They succeeded. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you made me had a goddamn aneurysm for 40 hours or whatever the fuck we're on just to make the characters look stupid and then only be able to, haha, surprise! I was only pretending.
Well, I'm sure this mess will be cleared up soon. By Mizuki, her friend, and by you, Freya.
Oh my god, it's talking to me, the audience. Oh my god, never mind, this game's a 10. So smart.
So anyway, good luck with the rest of your investigation. I'll be cheering you on. Huh? Who was I just talking to?
Distrust in Tokiko? I don't distrust her. I just hate her. She's a worthless mouthpiece to just spout postmodern existentialist garbage.
Maybe I've had a bit too much to drink.
So the game can pretend to be smarter than it actually is.
It's awfully cold tonight.
Uchikoshi? I don't distrust Uchikoshi. That word makes no sense in this context, Neo. I just think he's fucking... I just think he was on the clown juice for this game.
Hey, about Kizzy. Are you sure she's okay?
You'd be pissed too if Ryuki tried to kill your daughter? Boss is a terrible parent, so it doesn't matter.
Don't worry. I made sure she's fine.
She's such a terrible parent, she doesn't even tell most people she meets that she's a parent. What a fucking loser. Imagine actually wanting to talk about your children. Crazy. As someone who wasn't quite as fond of the first game, you're uniquely equipped to give a neutral opinion. It's alright, decent concepts, mediocre execution. It was a fun context, all of us placing it together, though. Yeah. No, that's fair, Fusion. Like I said, I could actually really appreciate that as somebody who didn't like the first one. I would be curious to hear thoughts from other people who didn't like the first one as much as I did, and see if they think that this is actually somehow better or just as bad or what have you.
So, that makes us sisters? We're not the same age, but we're like identical twins. We have almost the same genes. That's crazy. I'm a copy of you. Don't say it like that. But I'm your clone, right?
I mean, I don't think it really matters. Like, she's just a full-on test tube baby. That they just got the template down pat for, right? And then just kept popping out more. It's like Xenoblade 3, but, you know, terrible.
Technically, yes.
You think the first game was fun, but definitely dropped the bag hard with the endings being huge info dumps? Yeah, I can understand that.
But our DNA isn't exactly the same. My genome was rearranged. Your DNA was modified on top of that, which is why you don't have the symptoms I have. Basically, you're an upgrade. The perfect version of me. Don't say it like that.
Character writing is objectively worse for the old characters. Some of the new characters are great, but in other areas, they're about the same. Yeah, no, I would fully agree with that. I think that's a very fair assessment. Like I said, any returning characters, I want to beat over the head with a stick while the jury turns a blind eye. Like, everybody has just been very, very, very badly written. Like I said, I wish this had I wish this had been a new cast. I wish this had just been about, like, a different unit of Abyss in a different city with Ryuki and Tama and, like, all these other new people. Iris didn't seem to worry about his uncle. She never said uncle again. Yeah, she's a clone. Yeah, we're both test tube babies, and I'm just a newer, and Aramizuki that we knew through the first game is just a newer model. This one's the original. Did I used to live here too?
Yeah, the same as me. When I was 6, you were born at Horadori Institute and sent here.
That's
I'm guessing
why,
they thought it was too difficult to raise you at the institute.
You thought the bitch was the clone? Oh no, no.
Like it was yesterday. You
No,
were
she's
still
older
a
than us.
baby. But the moment I saw you, I got
This is some
feeling.
Spider-Man Clone Saga
I started
bullshit.
bawling my eyes out.
She's Ben Reilly.
The people at the facility didn't know we were related.
Because people, again, in this universe are rock fucking stupid and apparently have clinical fucking face blindness and can't tell the two blue-haired kids with the same goddamn name are different versions of the same fucking person.
Makes sense. They were told we were from 2 different places.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But we're both named Mizuki, and we looked really similar.
Yeah!
So to make it easier, everyone started calling me Big Sis. They called you Mizuki.
How very fucking convenient.
They took me to Horadori Institute every so often for examinations. Well, I say examinations. I mean human experiments.
Now I named the funny 999 disease. Oh my god, I forget the name of that one. Ace disease. I forget what that shit was called, but yeah, everybody in this universe fucking has that.
I don't think you remember, but they did terrible things. I remember getting shots with needles as big as boba straws. My time with Horadori Institute ended when I was 9.
Why did they call the
and we
older
were 3.
by her name?
It shut down and we were finally free.
Because they can't
That's
both
about
be
the time
Mizuki.
you were
That'd be
adopted by the
confusing.
Okiura family.
That would
But
mean
me?
actually,
Well,
you know.
I told you about
Yeah, that's
me,
the real reason.
right?
They couldn't also call... They didn't also call her Mizuki, because if they did, then this fucking quote-unquote mystery would have been solved after 2 seconds. Because, you know, it wasn't enough that they looked identical, and everybody fucking knew both of them. Prosopagnesia, that's it. Or passipragnosia, it's one of those. Something like that.
You were blind in one eye and had a heart condition.
It's Kino.
Right. So it was hard to find a family who would take me. Ultimately, it was Mr.
If I defend this
Chieda,
timeline,
the chairman.
here's the thing, there's already a game that does that better. It's called 13 Sentinels. Like I said, like, the skewered time, it's not even clever. Like, if your only defense is it's clever or unique, but like, it serves no purpose. Usually, if you're going to do something like that, it has a purpose in the overall narrative. Literally, all this twist did was make the characters look even stupider. And they do that well enough on their own, thank you very much. It serves no function other than to attempt to pull the wool over the player's eyes. Like, what?
So when you were 9, you were adopted by the Chiedas. I spent the next 6 years there. Up until I was 15, I lived under the same roof as Kizuna. I see. That's why she called me Big Sis.
Feels like a first draft.
You said something about an eccentric woman?
Being a little generous.
I was adopted by her.
You don't even like Uchikoshi games, but you did enjoy the first AI. Very convoluted, but you can see the pieces feel together to make sense at the end. Here, you feel they try to be more complex, but the story is not that hard to follow like the first one. It's like using rocket science to make a sandwich. Exactly! That is a very, very good way of putting it, actually. Yeah, just a whole lot of rigmarole and convenience and knowledge and characters being stupid. All for the sake of making something that would have taken 2 seconds to make. You built a fucking Star Cruiser to make a sandwich. That is actually a perfect way to put it.
Do you mean Shizue Kuranushi, boss?
I'm so sorry.
Which is why my name is Mizuki Kuranushi now.
How very convenient.
You think that sounds kinda lame, huh? No, it's not that.
No, it is. Why did she adopt you? She's a terrible mother.
You know how we're stronger than everybody else? Maybe she thought I'd come in handy. So she wanted to make you work for her.
Again, a terrible person.
I don't know if that's the truth, but that's what she told me. Boss taught me how to fight. After she adopted me, she trained me hard every day.
Wait, why? If you're natural... The whole reason you two were made was to be super babies. Why did you need to learn how to fight? You should have popped right out of the test tube a goddamn Super Saiyan. What? Retcon, I was gonna say, right? Also, yeah. Yeah, boss, bang up job, lady. Yeah. I'm pretty financially well off and not getting married anytime soon. I could adopt, you know, a sick child. A child who's very lonely and actually, you know, needs the motherly figure. Nah, I'm gonna adopt this designer baby so I can train her to be a Kamen Rider. What a good person.
6 years ago, when I was 18, I was hired as a top secret member of Abyss.
Top secret. That's why it's okay that the eyeballs didn't know about her. That's why it's okay that literally nobody ever talked about her, because it's top secret, guys.
Boss wanted someone who she could rely on. Someone who would never betray her. She trusted me to handle the most sensitive situations. Basically, I'm like a ninja. Well, a kunoichi. Which is why my existence at Abyss had been hidden. The only people who know are Boss, Pewter, and Ryuki. Ryuki? Why? I wonder.
Because he's the mentally unbalanced guy. We trust the mentally unbalanced guy with everything. What do I think of shrimp? It's fucking delicious. Is that the crazy option? Red is the crazy option. I don't know why. Like, they're kind of red. But sure.
It's like I told you. I want to know who did this to me. I know that Chikara was the mastermind, but I want solid proof. That's why I was investigating him and his institute.
I'm sorry, why? Why? I want to know who did this to me. Chikara did this to me. Do we have any reason to believe there's somebody above him still that had a purpose for this?
Then, out of the blue, he gets killed. That's why I started following the HB case.
We know. I get it. You're
you
so
have seen
clever.
and heard cannot be shared with anyone. If you do, I will kill her. I have an abundant amount of money. Even if I were to die, the assassins I've hired would still find her.
Don't fuck with Fiona.
I see. That's why you didn't talk about what happened 6 years ago. But I think it's okay to start talking now. Why? I was able to freeze all of Terror's hidden accounts. We don't need to worry about any assassins anymore.
Very convenient.
You don't remember anything from February 6 years ago, do you?
I do not. My body was destroyed in the explosion at the cathedral. The Abyss communication network was also offline.
Of course it was.
So there was no backup taken.
I repeat, why? I guess her eyes could just be weird, but I'm going to assume she has her own eyeball. Why were you chosen to work with her in the first place? What would have happened if the backup hadn't been taken out? What would have happened if there had been backup? Would you have fucking explained to Date? Like, hey, there's a girl running around who looks just like Mizuki. I don't know why that's even a plot point. Why would you need to? Again, everybody in this universe is stupid. Even if you had said, yo, Date, I just went on a secret mission with this other agent, and there's this chick who looks exactly like Mizuki. He's like, oh, what a coincidence. La-di-da-di-da, porn. Like, doesn't even fucking matter. Why even have that? Oh, by the way, no backup data was taken. I got damaged, and I can't tell ya. You don't even fucking need that. Fucking, you've already made a goddamn farce out of everything else. Why are you trying to cover your ass on certain things?
If I revealed myself to you,
Shut the fuck up.
you would want to know everything. In one way or another, you'd find out. You'd find out that your genes were spliced. That your real parents aren't Renju and Shoko. I didn't want you to end up like me. I wanted you to live a normal life. As normal as possible, anyway. Get a normal job, a normal husband.
And Date's the one person who would take it seriously? The Date from the first game, yeah. The Date in this game?
Get married, start a family, live happily ever after. A life like that. But if I showed up, I would ruin all that. That's what I thought, at least. I see. But why didn't you tell me 7 years ago in November? I was already well on my way to an abnormal life at that point. Maybe that's true. By the way, I'm curious. Why were we given the same name? I don't know. Maybe they didn't really care about the name. But wouldn't that make it harder to tell us apart at the Institute? I don't think they had any trouble. We had code names at Horadori Institute. I was Mouse, and you were Rabbit. And you remember what they called us at Iowan, right? You were Big Sis, and I was Mizuki. Yeah. Is that what I called you? No. You were still little. You couldn't talk much. You just called me BB. BB?
Baby!
Yeah. BB, huh? Anyway, we've already spent enough time here. We shouldn't be wasting time like this. Good point. There's still tons we don't know about the HB case.
Reminds me of how my little siblings used to call me No-No instead of
Follow
Nova.
me. I want to show you something.
Because they had trouble with V's.
Huh? What is it? Oh, no. It's nothing. Let's go, BB.
The movie Deadly Friend is better written than this. And that's a movie where a woman gets her face bashed in with a basketball. God, I wish I was watching that instead of this. So wacky.
Ah! What the fuck? This is information overload. My brains are gonna flow out of my ears.
Keep talking about how smart this is.
Just relax.
I can't just
It's
relax.
always endearing.
What is this corpse doing here? And why are Kizzy and Leon here? Oh, and most importantly, who the hell is this?
What, isn't it obvious?
Wait, you're that stupid porno mag collecting old man.
No.
Yes.
Why are you dressed like that? Where is Genny? What are you doing here? And one last thing. Where have you been the past 6 years? Why didn't you try to contact me?
Oh my god. She
I'm sorry,
actually
Mizuki.
missed her father figure? What the fuck? That's crazy.
Okay. I think I kind of get it. 6 years ago, Date lost his memory when the ceiling collapsed on him.
Then he got captured by terror but managed to escape.
And he's been wandering the Earth for the past 6 years.
5 days ago, on the 10th, he heard the news about Jin's body being found.
And finally got his memory back.
That's right.
Bruh. The fuck is this music? This is Gen's restaurant. It's an Indian restaurant, so it plays like kind of whatever you want to call that type of music. I don't want to say it because I'll probably offend somebody. I'm sorry. I'm not cultured. I'm white. I like cheese. I don't know other cultures. They seem much more interesting than mine. I know that. This is the most cursed image I have ever fucking seen in my life. Not you two. You two are fine. I'm very happy for you. Where even are we? We're not on your happy ending. I know that. What? Am I missing something? Yeah, one second. I need to not here, but let me clear out the notification. Like, where are we picking up from? I assumed that we were going back to 6 years ago, talking to BB for the rest of the story. Okay, great. So I gotta listen to all these other goddamn schmucks first, Blanco. Everything I thought that was going on is indeed going on. The game thinks that we're stupid, and, is bad. That's it. Not here. Yeah, where are we at right now? Okay, no. Or, shit. What'd I just do?
You can hang out as much as you want.
God, no, Iva, no. I was gonna say, this is gonna be just like AI1. Mizuki's ending was the best part of AI1. Shelma and Komeji's ending is the best one of this game thus far. Yeah, one second, I need to... I'm confused where we are. Like, we got Leon... That was a different thing. So how the fuck did we get to this? Like, that's why I was confused, because it picked up with us talking to, BB. I guess we're going with. Like, it picked up with us talking to BB as if it took place right after this. And I knew that wasn't gonna happen. Like, obviously that's not gonna be the canon one, but, like, how did we get back here? No, but I'm just saying, like, this, we came back over here after Mama stopped to explain the timeline for 10 minutes because we're so dumb. And then all of a sudden we were just in a park with BB. Like, how did we get here? Check summary. The summary is not helpful. as you can see. I have no idea if that's a glitch or if we're in the Matrix or whatever. But Ryuki wrote the summary, so they'll explain it, will they? Yeah, chronologically in the present, the last thing that happened was Ryuki investigating Mame, apparently. So I have no idea. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't even want to talk to him.
I know that Horadori Institute and Nyes are both caught up in the HB case. Gen was
You
created
ramble,
at the Institute.
terrible character. I'm
and he
gonna
was
do my
acquaintances with
Arcanist
Tokiko.
recruitment in the background.
So, by borrowing his mask, I could snoop on Tokiko and other members of Horadori Institute.
But why do you still look like that here?
Horadori Institute and Nyes people come here all the time. Imitating Gen makes it easier to eavesdrop on them. Gonna be honest, this has gotten way out of hand. I can't do this on my own. We need to work together to stop their plan.
Their plan?
Yeah, the Nirvana initiative.
I have a call
So
for you
first,
to kiss
I
you
contacted
that was just
Mizuki
for a little thing.
Kuranushi.
Date and I met
okay.
6 years ago. He knew how to get a hold of me.
I shared everything I had, then told her to find you, Mizuki.
To help stop them?
Basically.
That's not confusing at all. That's the kind of stuff I fucking wish they'd show. Like, that was extremely unclear. I'm guessing Leon and Kizuna will mention it. But like, good God.
What? Do you have more insults to hurl at me for missing 6 years of your life?
No, it's not that. Maybe she just wanted to hear you say,
Mizuki, you've grown so much, or something emotional like that.
No, not that either.
Yeah, they can't show the stuff
right.
that's not
For
obvious.
you, it's been
That's
6
crazy.
years. For me, it's different.
They have
I've been
to
back for
beat
4
on their
days dressed like
stupid,
this.
I've been
watching you
6
guys the
years
whole time,
reversal, whatever.
So I don't
trap
really
card
have anything
twists.
sappy to say.
They have to beat that shit into the ground. Even though that part's easy to figure
Welcome
out.
back. Is that what you wanted to hear?
They will, however, make the actual progression towards the final
All right,
route.
okay.
Super
Let me
unclear.
try this again. Mizuki? I'm home.
Welcome back, Date. But that's not what I wanted to say. I threw away all your porno mags.
Oh no! So wacky. Holy fucking shit, so fucking funny.
Let's talk about it later. Trust me, if I explain it now, it'll only confuse you.
You two, be good characters. Why did you never met? You know what? Never mind. I know the answer.
I've known her for a long time.
The answer is the plot.
She's a former coworker from back when I was doing bad stuff. Back then, I used to call her Quartz.
Hey, don't just blurt that out.
Mizuki's name comes from crystal. The kanji for crystal can be read as Mizuki.
Crystals are the solid form of silicon dioxide, a mineral. Most often recognized as quartz.
Wait, so you were in a Thieves Guild, BB? The snow isn't letting up. Don't change the subject.
There's a reason I'm here with Kizzy. I got a call from my old pal Date.
I asked him to unlock something for me.
Are you talking about the freezer?
No, I got that open on the 13th.
It was a different lock this time.
Anyway, that is when we met with Date and the woman he was with.
The woman?
I was there too.
Why do you ask?
No reason.
It is currently 4:25 a.m. Daybreak is close.
I suppose Big Sis has already told you everything. Big Sis and I lived in the same home for 6 years. But I never thought my Big Sis was my Big Sis's Big Sis.
So confusing.
Anyway,
It's really
Mizuki
not.
Date, I will call you Little Big Sis from now on. And you, Mizuki Kuranushi, I will call you Big Sis.
Still, just as confusing.
Not really.
I am a little embarrassed to admit this, but Leon and I plan to elope.
What?
May I ask why?
Kizzy's father won't accept me.
He threatened to send Leon to prison if he continued to see me.
That's when I suggested that we run off together.
And I agreed.
So you two...
Yeah. They're both on the run for love.
But we don't know exactly where we want to go yet.
We got each other, and that's
We need
enough
some more
for love.
time to think about it.
We'll give it a shot.
I have told him that I am safe and sound.
No assassins this
Okay.
time? Of course not.
Well, I'm glad you weren't kidnapped.
It's almost like the assassins were just a very, very convenient way to shoehorn in an action segment into an otherwise more character-driven route. It's almost like the leap of Ricci going from overprotective parent to dipshit willing to hire assassins and tell them that killing is okay. It's a slight character assassination, an unnecessary escalation of conflict. Fucking weird. I'm so surprised that's not gonna happen on other routes. What the fuck? Crazy.
I am so sorry that I worried you.
Yeah.
At least you remember the
I'm
wheelchair
sorry
this time.
about
Wheelchairs
all
are very
this, you
expensive. He
guys.
should not have thrown that away. That was stupid. That was the second stupidest thing that happened in that timeline. You want a blanket?
It is snowing outside, but do not worry about us. My heart is burning strong.
Oh, you two are adorable. I wish you were in a better game. Alright, anyone else? Yeah, where's the body? I want to poke it.
BB. What? Oh, nothing. I just wanted to call you by that name. I don't know. Not here.
It's fine. I know where he is. Don't you have an idea too?
Okay, I'll ask again.
You want to know what's fucked up? You want to know another? I mean, this wouldn't have fixed everything, but you want a thought? What if it were the opposite? What if instead of Mizuki being a super baby from the get-go, it really was just, oh, she has bullshit anime magic, don't worry about it. And Chikara's lab found out about it and cloned her. That way, Reiju and What's-Her-Fuck still were her real parents, and instead the clone is BB, and she's a much more tragic figure who, like, we could sympathize with because she didn't ask to be brought into this world. Like, she's a defective clone of the one we had up until this point. Right? Would that not make things just a little more emotional? Am I a crazy person? I'm probably a crazy person.
What's the deal with the corpse? Why is it in the freezer?
It's better that you see for yourself.
Let me just show you.
Another corpse?
No, not one more.
Not one at all.
You could like that would kind of keep with the whole theme from the last game. There could be some cute sisterly bonding with Mizuki being like, hey, it's okay. My parents were colossal assholes. Oops. You're a test tube baby. Like, right? Is that not a pretty good point? Like, right there? Wouldn't make the parents dumbasses? Yep. Yeah, no. I feel like, again, it wouldn't have fixed all the problems with this game. God knows it, but, like, it would have been something.
It's half.
It would have endeared me to BB, like, a hell of a lot more. And in a better way. Than the idea that she's just been this strong super soldier, even stronger than our Mizuki, who's been fighting in the shadows all along. But then how it, well, you could still have it. Like, again, the idea of this other character running around turning out to be another Mizuki in and of itself is a pretty good and shocking effective twist. Like, you could still have that reveal. just, it's literally just different reasoning for it happening that makes slightly more sense within the established universe.
So, you finished reading the file?
Yeah.
Now do you understand?
No.
Now you know whose left half is in the freezer.
Oh, that part, yes.
Jin.
I thought
Jin
you meant why the
Furue.
game is bad.
That's what he really looks like.
Don't think he'll show up if I ever play a third one. If it happens, I honest to God hope it doesn't happen. Uchikoshi's apparently talking about it on Twitter, about having more ideas for it. I don't fucking... If this is what he was, I don't want any more of that. Adoptive-wise, they could have easily seen that Okiura aren't compatible parents. Exactly.
And this body?
Uru Somizuki. Terror. He murdered 3 people 6 years ago. Jin, Chikara, and Andy's
I'm sorry,
Komeiji.
like, I feel like I don't give a shit. And I'm pretty sure the answer is just gonna be something stupid like she killed herself. But why and when and why did we decide that Tokiko wasn't one of the victims? When and why did we come up with the idea that Terror did not kill Tokiko? Again, I know why, because she's mommy. But, like, why, besides that? Like, other people would have come to that. Other people would have been able to reach that conclusion, not in this game, just from that. So what happened with her that we decided that she couldn't have been killed by him? Because she didn't die 6 years ago, but she did. What do I think of eyeballs? Check the chart. I don't think I will. I would prefer an actual straightforward answer and not over-reliance on the clever time chart. What do I think of eyeballs? Crazy or tasty? Mix up her death in the chronology somewhere? She died days ago? Oh, did she only die days ago? Oh, okay. All right. Was her stuff one that always took place in the present? Okay, my bad. I literally said at one point there were probably some like that, and I just didn't register that she was one of them. Okay, all right. So she's a recent one. She killed herself. She killed herself because she's a big, stinky, dumb poop-head loser. That is not a slight against anybody actually contemplating suicide now or at any other point in their life. You're a good person, probably. Tokiko is a terrible fictional character who deserves to die. Because she's not a character. She's a mouthpiece. She is a mouthpiece for Uchikoshi to put in a bunch of postmodern existentialist garbage for the sake of sounding deep and probably to have a dumb twist ending all that nil number route.
This box.
She is not a real character. She's fucking worthless.
What's this? There's some kind of device in there.
It appears to be a jet-like nozzle device.
So in the past, BB had eye about the whole investigation? Yep. Yeah, any time we saw Mizuki 6 years ago, it was BB. Yes. Yep, looked exactly like her. And looked exactly like her, conveniently used the exact same outfit and hairstyle that our Mizuki would use 6 years later. You know.
They're not going far away, are they?
They should be fine. They said they were gonna think hard about where to go.
They should go to Wisconsin.
That outfit was so hard to move in. With the wireframe and all the stuffing? I don't need to explain it. You should already know.
Jin Furue, the
Genshin
child of
art-
Tokiko
yo,
and
that's
Chikara.
He was born with a rare and complicated disease. It caused inoperable tumors to grow in the right half of his body.
Jin might have had it worse
The only
of all.
difference is that
He
Mizuki's
got his
bullet
first
wound is visible
transplant
and
when he was
BB's
really
isn't.
young.
I didn't even notice
I don't
that.
think he wanted to take organs from
I'm
Uru.
shocked they even did that
Remember
much.
what it said in Uru's diary?
I will give them the slightest of props for
He
actually
said
taking that into
he
account.
wanted to apologize. I think he is referring to Jin. So you think the transplant was done against Jin's will? I'm not positive, but that's just the feeling I get.
Oh, was Jin not actually an asshole? Did Jin not want to harvest a different orphan's body parts to make himself better? Oh, that's fucked up. That makes it sad that his fucking parents made him do it anyway. And then Terror still killed him, apparently just not wanting it to happen and having against his will wasn't good enough, and revenge still good. Yeah, the same bike, same stickers, yep. It's all very convenient. Jin was like 5. Jin, well, I was gonna say, were they the same age? They were about the same age, right?
I can't really say anything more than what's in the file. Uru Somazuki. He's the child that was kidnapped from Iowan when he was 6.
It was Chikara and Tokiko who took him. They wanted to make him
So
Jin
yeah, would not
Furue's
have
donor.
had much of a choice.
So for over a decade, they did surgery after surgery, giving more and more of Uru to Jin.
Uru
Half
wrote
of
that Jin
his
came in to
face,
apologize
too.
to him? I don't remember that, okay.
The skin he
Well,
lost
damn.
was replaced by an artificial skin made of carbon chitin. Half his face was transplanted onto Jin's as well.
Makes me feel slightly bad for Jin.
Right. And it was only half because Jin had a percent-shaped birthmark on the left side of his face.
He
A
didn't
holy
ask to be
symbol for the
born to
order
two
of
terrible,
percent.
terrible characters
It
and
was
even worse
considered
people.
sacred.
And Chikara, being a devoted follower, couldn't get himself to rip that skin off.
Which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched.
And after all those transplants, Jin's body ended up being cut in half.
6 years later, February of this year, Uru's body was cut in half.
So what was discovered was Jin's right half and Uru's left half.
Jin and Uru are essentially mirror images of one another.
So when the police were identifying Uru's body,
He did pick on
they
Uru,
got
but
their
obviously
DNA
felt guilty
sample
about
to
what he'd
compare
done, yeah.
against from Jin's organs.
And because
I
those were
appreciate
originally
that.
taken from Uru, it naturally
I
follows
appreciate
that
the
they
little.
match.
I have no
So
choice but to
that's
appreciate
why-
the little things with this game at this point, because we're just at that point. I appreciate the fact that there are some shades of gray on that character. Subtlety in this game is a rare, precious pearl that should be nurtured.
That is the mistake that caused investigators to believe that they were the same person.
Only a few hours ago, around 1 a.m.
I asked Leon to open the door to the staircase.
How do they even manage that kind of procedure? Nanomachines.
So the lock you mentioned earlier.
That's right. The lock to the staircase door.
Totally real constructive criticism and totally not me venting. I don't think I understand the statement.
That's when I asked them about their plans to run away together.
Not constructive criticism, just pointing out like, hey, I appreciate this minor, actual good bit of writing inside a whole lot of crappy writing.
Then the 4 of us headed down the stairs.
I can be objective sometimes when I feel like it.
Leon carried Kizuno down.
And that's when we found the corpse on the ritual platform. I used Marco's X-ray function. Marco? The name of my AI ball in my left eye.
You do have one. She does have one. Why did you need to borrow Iba if you have your own?
He's pretty shy. He doesn't talk much.
How very convenient.
Unlike someone else I know.
What a good way to get out of having to pay another voice actor for their time and effort.
Excuse me, are you talking about me?
Mm-hmm. I know Iba really well. We were partners 6 years ago. When I was hired at Abyss, I was supposed to get Marco transplanted into my left eye.
Yeah?
But he wasn't finished yet.
Okay.
So instead, I got Iba.
Outstanding.
But Iba and Date.
How very convenient.
Yeah, Iba and Date were kind of fighting at the time.
Of course they were.
And I needed to see if I was compatible with an AI ball at all, so...
Remember how happy Iba and Date were to be reunited at the end of AI 1? You remember that shit? Remember when she fucking died to save him and everyone else? And it was really sad? And then we found out there was an out for it and she was still alive and remembered us. It was really wholesome and we did a dance number about it. That's totally the kind of thing that would happen. That's totally the type of experience you would go through and then have petty squabbling break you up for an extended period of time in the next game. Totally. Again, the first game didn't matter. Nothing fucking mattered. Mizuki overcoming her abusive family history doesn't matter. Date developing as a character even a little bit, bonding with his eyeball, didn't matter. Nothing mattered. Play AI 2. Why would you need to play a game called AI 1 to play AI 2?
I see. I apologize. I do not remember anything from back then.
Because of the explosion, right?
Yes.
It's kinda sad. I made so many memories with you, Iba.
Well, you see, I was so preoccupied with my work.
No. It was because you tried watching VR porn while Iba was still in your left eye.
Uchikoshi was dead set to have Marco be non-binary and made a whole tweet list about it like he could apply to Tom and Iba. Like, I mean, like, no, another non-human trope. I don't even care about, like, it doesn't, unless we haven't even met Marco! Why does it fucking even matter? I really wanted to make this character non-binary. Like, I don't even care! What does he want, a fucking cookie? Marco hasn't said a goddamn line of dialogue. I'm not sure why Marco even exists if she was using Iba. Unless he gets a cool moment fucking later, literally who even gives a shit? Oh, by the way, this character's non-binary. Fuck you! What do you want, a medal? What do you want, a cookie? Fuck off, Disney Channel. I don't give a shit. Actually do something cool with that fact.
That does sound like something that would make me very angry.
You don't get your fucking you don't get your fucking social justice point just for pointing out the fact that it is. Fucking do something with it. You're Star Warsing right now. Oh man, I hit 2 lesbians in the background of a scene. Good for you!
I told you a million times, it was just a watermelon splitting video.
I wanted to ask Shoma about the genetic experiments, so I visited him.
And I looked like Gen, so it didn't raise any concerns.
That's like if they made Naki non-binary in 0-1, but then had Naki have even less screen time than Raiden. Like, I like Raiden, but he is barely a character. He does not do anything besides a couple of things at the very end, and his one initial two-parter. Like, I don't give a shit. Naki tied into a major story arc, so it was fine. Like, bruh.
He told me a lot.
About his body and his older sister. And about the hidden safe.
Exactly. Like, Marco's not even fucking on screen. He's not even gonna
for.
fucking introduce himself. Why do I give a
Wait,
shit?
Shoma has an older sister?
Why do I give 2
You know
fucks
her
what's
well.
between his non-existent legs?
Friend.
A mermaid at some fish pocket.
Mark.
Mame
Edgeworth,
Doi.
please.
Really?
Artwork of Marco. Oh, he's disgusting.
I've been wondering.
He's just a little
6
blob.
years ago, why did Uru cut the bodies in half? That was for the Nirvana initiative, right? Yeah, but what does that have to do with the plan? And speaking of, is the Nirvana initiative still happening? I mean, after all, Terror's dead. Right, the mastermind is dead. But you saw it. On the night of the 13th, on the rooftop of Misatan.
Yeah, I guess somebody did still have to have done that. Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out, because I thought Terra was dead even back then. So who the fuck is still doing this? It's either Amame and Gen trying to cover their tracks, or fucking more Nai's followers, I guess. Because, you know, everybody's chomping at the bit to follow this
That was
bullshit
terror.
religion.
It was definitely Uru's voice. But Uru should have
Finale
been
version
dead.
of the overlay.
Perhaps his voice was recorded.
Clown nose, maybe.
Either way, the rehearsal happened even after Terror died. Which means...
the main event will likely
Also,
still
I'm out of
happen
sip.
as well.
I will get up and get a sip in
Yeah,
a second.
it's safe to assume it will
Take a
proceed
quick
as
intermission.
planned.
I also have a headache, so I need it.
But I still
Could
don't
it have been
understand the
Tokiko?
full scope of the Nirvana initiative.
She
Where?
is dead.
How? We
Like,
are
she
completely
is-
in the dark.
Like, she is definitely dead, right? Like, we found, unless she completely fucking body hopped on both, took both halves of someone else's body and hopped to a different vessel or some bullshit. Like, she is dead. We found both her halves. It's just that she died in the present, not 6 years ago.
Why don't you ask the culprit?
Yeah, good idea. Hey, Uru, what's up with your plan, you asshole?
No, that's not what I meant. There are other culprits. Whoever killed Uru and Tokiko.
There's a full human for design as Marco. See, here's the problem. Here's the problem right there. Right. Y'all basically just inadvertently confirmed this, I think. I mean, I don't really care at this point, but like, people are showing me designs of Marco for his eyeball form and human form. Design docs. That means he's not going to show up in this fucking game. That means that Marco is not going to make a single appearance in this goddamn game. I would be shocked if he ends up having a single line of dialogue.
You believe they might know something about the Nirvana initiative?
So he means nothing.
I don't know for sure, but they at least might have some clues.
He has literally no purpose for existing. BB was using a different eyeball when she was doing her investigation, and he's not going to do anything in the current timeline, apparently. He literally just exists to make sure that BB also has a super special eyeball friend.
We don't have enough information yet. Looks like we're gonna need some extra help.
Help?
Over here. Come with me.
Also, yeah, never gonna have a proper true showdown with Billy.
There's nothing over here.
Outstanding.
You would think that, right? But check this out.
Open sesame!
So funny.
Marco, please. What is this?
Do you like it? Erotic, isn't it?
How is this in any way erotic?
Much more erotic than watermelon splitting.
Let's get going. Yeah.
The loading in this game is very good. Everything about this game is very good.
What? What does this mean?
It means exactly what you see.
There are 2 cathedrals? That's right.
Oh my god,
look.
Sylvain and Felix. Beautiful.
Ryuki.
I'm here too.
Tama.
Oh, hi!
How's Ryuki doing?
They remember
Terrible.
Tama exists.
It was a bad idea to show him this place. He's been like this for hours.
Ryuki!
What?
You feeling any better, little buddy? I'm going to take that as a yes. Okay, we'll leave you alone. You want a Burger King? Is this worse than V3? As of now, no. As of now, I will still take this over V3.
I heard. So she eloped, huh?
Good for them.
Had nothing to do with the video. It was just Ryuki's active imagination.
Is that screaming Ryuki or me? I mean, I am Ryuki. Remember, Ryuki said he was being a dumbass and not knowing about the cathedral like he forgot, because he never did, so yeah, making characters dumb for no reason, pretty much.
Date called me.
Yeah, I told him to head over to the other cathedral.
Does that mean he saw Uru's corpse in Tokiko's file?
He did, yep. And then he came here through the hidden passage.
He appears to at least be breathing.
He might not be if there was rope and a branch in here. This has been eating at Ryuki for the past 6 years. He regretted what he did and blamed himself. He betrayed Date and shot Mizuki Kuranushi with stun bullets. And what happened to Mizuki, Date, and Kizuna on top of that? Yeah, Terror detonated the bomb, but it was Ryuki who told Date about this place. If he never did, Kizuna and Mizuki wouldn't have been hurt. That's what's been plaguing him. He started drinking, which made the whole thing worse.
Also, you know,
I don't
psychosis.
care if he feels bad about it. I still don't forgive him.
Easy.
Cool.
He had his reasons.
I also implemented a self-destruct program. If I activate it, she'll be lost forever.
It was just stun bullets. I was gonna say, I don't know why she's so butthurt when it was just stun bullets. I have no idea what's up her butt, but sure, whatever.
I was overhauled completely during maintenance a few years back, and that function was deleted. That's when Ryuki opened up about what happened.
Why didn't you share this earlier?
I couldn't. Ryuki betrayed Abyss. He did something you can't come back from. I couldn't let anyone find out.
So you protected him.
It's the same reason I didn't upload the investigation data from 6 years ago.
Yeah, that's the reason. Not plot convenience. That's the reason.
I made an oath. No matter what, I will protect Ryuki.
I like you, Tama. You're a good girl.
But Ryuki himself could have informed us sooner.
You should know why he didn't do that. Why he gave in to Terror's demands.
He wanted to protect his loved ones.
Wouldn't you do the same?
Oh, am I kawaii yet? Ooh. She's trying her best. It's not her fault the game's bad. How do I feel about eating jellyfish? That's a good question. Actually, 1 second. I can probably get away with going ahead and starting to work on the other one. What am I gonna eventually also need from you? Brave and impish. Go ahead and get some impish peanuts! Also talk to her. Talk to who? I don't think we can talk to anyone else. Oh.
Do you hate Ryuki? Of course I do.
You take back everything bad you said about her. She's not Camilla 2.0. She really isn't.
I want to shove a pipe in his mouth and stir up his organs.
Great.
6 years ago, he...
Yeah. Hey, you know what, BB? Big sis? I got shot in the leg with an actual bullet and not a stun bullet by a guy who my dad now insists of wearing the face of. So I'm not gonna tell you to shut the fuck up. But shut the fuck up.
It made my heart condition worse. It affected my work. I can't investigate properly if I have to go to the hospital all the time. But when I heard you recently joined Abyss, I shadowed you. And February 10th, when you went to the stadium, I got there before you and found the corpse. At the time, I had no clue it was Uru's left half. But I knew it had to do with the HB case from 6 years ago.
Pretty much shortened her life? That'd be very sad if I wasn't convinced that they're gonna pull some anime bullshit and find a magical cure that fixes everything in Chikara's notes somewhere.
I told you before that the one thing I wanted was for you to live a normal life. I couldn't let you get caught up in this case. I had to stop you. That's why...
I see.
You made a big mistake doing that. You doing that immediately set me on the path to figuring out a bunch of shit way too early. Just because it reminded me so goddamn much of the movie Triangle.
You shot at
This is
Mizuki
your
to
fault.
dissuade her from finding the corpse.
Like, I'm sorry. If every other character had not just spent the entirety of the game shitting on Ryuki, for some valid reasons, for some not so valid reasons, it's all up in the air because, woo, a timeline, we're so clever. Maybe I would understand your frustration a little bit. I do understand your frustration. I just don't give a shit at this point. The fact is, Ryuki is a character who I have liked and sympathized with. You? I feel bad. You got tortured, but like... Sorry. I'm not a fan of a lot of the twists relating to you. So I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to put on your big girl pants and deal with it. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. They shit on him 6 years ago. Present day, they just ignore him. Because, you know, ignoring someone with mental illness is way, way better than shitting on someone with mental illness. Silly me. The fuck else is there in this goddamn room? Oh, fuck, you're here too, motherfucker.
Marco, can you send Iba the data?
Got it. Opening it. It is a cross-section of the two cathedrals.
Fucking loser,
You get
beat
it
all
now?
by herself.
There's
Fucking
one on the
Shania.
east and one on the west.
Terror blew up the west one. This one, right here.
Which happens to be the same side Ryuki met Terror. What he called his
Sisterhood of the
execution
Traveling
chamber.
Genes for a title. Sure, I ain't
The
got
east
nothing
side
else
was
better.
Uru's corpse and Tokiko's file.
Other than
And
stuff that
that
implies very
mysterious
mean things
box.
about the game. So, sure.
The one connected to the Nyes building is the east one. You can take the elevator up to the president's office.
Shoot, I was supposed
Ryuki,
to take a break.
You made a mistake.
I was supposed to take a break. I forgot. I need to get some sip. I keep forgetting. If I had finished
But
this
lying
rate of
around
thought.
here in all your misery isn't gonna fix anything.
Was it a bad movie? What? Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants? I'm talking about the game,
If
not
you
the
really
movie. I've never
regret
seen
what you
that
did,
film.
solve this case. That's the only way to atone. Ryuki, I remember one night we went out drinking. You told me about your little brother. You always talk about him when you drink. You made him a promise, right? You said, I'll become a hero of justice. If I've fallen, I just need to get back up again. You used to say it all the time. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. As long as you have a body to do it, you climb back up again.
I can't hear you. You're very far away.
Come on, Ryuki. Climb above the debris. It doesn't matter if you're pitiful. It doesn't matter if you show vulnerability. You struggle, you crawl, and you make it back to the top. That's what we do. That's what makes us human.
Mr. Date. Everyone.
Ryuki, now's not the time to cry. Come climb up here.
How dare you show emotion? How dare you try and be an actual character? Ironically, yeah, we were talking. I was bitching about Rise of the TMNT earlier. This is why I hate that show too, because it's the same thing. Oh, should we be taking this moment seriously? Nah, just snark. Snark, 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 snark.
You mean?
Don't get me wrong. I'll only forgive you after we solve this case. So...
Okay.
So, first thing on the agenda is stopping the Nirvana
Yo,
initiative.
that cosplay, you know.
When, where, how? We don't know anything about it.
We should know everything except where. Tama shared all her data, right?
I did receive the information.
I didn't give it a close look. Ryuki, can you tell us more about the Nirvana initiative?
Yeah. I'll explain everything in order. First, Cherer, Uru, created a video.
Oh, and I suppose I have to talk to you to get the rest. Okay, all right. Steven Fu still putting in good work. I feel sorry for the voice actors of this game. They're putting in a lot of work. Like I said, so I didn't mention it, but somebody pointed out Karina Boetker doing a great job differentiating the two Mizukis. It's I'm pretty sure they're just thrilled anytime they don't have to do the Paimon voice. And just hurt their poor vocal cords beyond recognition, trying to be as shrill as possible. They're also great as Magical Cat in Tiger and Bunny Season 2. At least the first half of it. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying I'm gonna take a break and actually take a break. I have a pounding headache. I can't imagine why. I'm out of tea and I owe people at least 2 sips, I'm pretty sure. I'll be right back and we'll get more. Whatever the hell we're trying to find out. Oh, God. Oh, wait, I haven't did the voice. So, you guys found these eyeballs inside Somniums too? Yeah, it was weird. It's like they were trying to be collectibles. Terrible. Like a kid show ever been serious stares at the Pokemon movie. Both Mizukis as well as Kid Mizuki, yeah. Yeah, good job. I wish they were in a better game. Alright. Be right back. Alright, we're back. I got a disgusting soda, and I got some Tylenol. Or Advil, rather.
Why are you talking to me?
Because I want to get the worst character over with.
It's Ryuki's turn, isn't it?
Don't worry about me. You should talk to Ryuki.
Uru created 3 videos.
Happy birthday, Macho Man Frederick Savage, yo!
QR video, Nirvana trial, and Nirvana X. The QR video was the first.
The QR code on the signboard in Jin's body.
Discord is banning IPS if you change your profile pic? What the hell does that mean? I was gonna say, yeah, 1, I'm dumb. What is an IPS? And 2, what, like, just changing your profile trick does it? What?
That was a link to the video, right?
IP address? IBS stands for IP address? That's weird.
Right. So it was first made public 6 years ago, on February 10th.
IP.
The motive was...
Why would they do that?
There were stories about people who went missing after watching the video.
IPs. Oh, I'm done. Well, no apostrophe. No
it was
apostrophe
actually the second
IP
video that caused people to go missing.
That's why.
The Nirvana trial.
Okay. That's weird. It counts as spam. Changing your profile pic counts as spam, okay? Well, I guess I'm stuck as Vil V for the foreseeable future. I'm okay with this. I like Vil V. She's kind of crazy.
It was uploaded on February 9th.
Back when Uru was still alive.
But what for?
I think it was a beta
Probably
version
a
of
stupid
Nirvana
glitch.
X, the third video, for testing purposes for the main event.
Testing what?
There was a code, like BATS 490 in the Nirvana trial video. That code led to the Eastern Cathedral. The coordinates led to the staircase.
Yeah, but that door has tons of locks.
Right, but the staircase had another code. By solving that, you could collect the numerous keys located all over the city. And those who did solve everything would be able to unlock the door to the Eastern Cathedral. Did you notice the box? Inside was a device that shot TC Purge.
They'll hopefully fix it soon, hopefully. You don't know what's going on with your phone? You refresh Twitch but can't access lights if it links? It's been happening for days? Really? That's very strange.
If you open the box, it triggers.
So yeah, are you... Alright, so... When did the TC Purge start spreading? How much of Ryuki's crazy is actually genuine mental illness, and how much of it are they brushing aside as a virus?
When it enters the brain, it can even overwrite the DNA structure inside neurons. It can make you see things, make you dance.
You might marry Arthur in your first playthrough secret? Holy shit! How did you get to be so based?
It makes you do weird things over and over.
And it spreads in the air. If this virus gets out somehow, the human race is in for a rough trip. Can you picture it?
Again, hot blonde. He is a hot blonde. He does count.
The whole world going crazy. People everywhere doing unpredictable things. Crazy things. Over and over.
I'll be honest. I contracted TC Purge.
What? No.
Because I opened the box.
Also, he's a kid who has a pet dragon. Very valid. Who wouldn't want to be the parent to a kid who has a pet dragon?
But it's okay. Ryuki has developed a resistance to it.
But all it took was 5 more mental breakdowns.
And he can't spread it either.
He's hot, he's a himbo, he can cook, and he's voiced by Cam Clark. What more do you want?
Having said that, TC Purge is still a problem. Before the body develops a resistance, it can spread. Not to mention the neurons that are damaged can't be repaired.
That's why Ryuki was acting weird.
So is that literally all of it? Ryuki does not have actual PTSD or any kind of psychosis. It's just that he got hit with a crazy bomb. Outstanding. I wish I lived in Anime Land.
Is that what it looked like? When I was infected with TC Purge, my symptoms got worse.
I wish I lived in Anime Land, where real-life conditions could be swept under the rug.
Disorientation, short-term memory loss, hallucinations.
He's been seeing hallucinations for 6 years now. The mental trauma of what happened to his brother.
Anyway, those who solved the code and opened the box contracted TC Purge, and as a result, they started acting strangely.
And now, there are people dancing and rioting in the streets, and a lot of suicides.
I see. These people would have no motivation to return home.
That's why so many people went missing.
In other words, Uru's experiments were a success.
You don't mind having Tsubame as your Discord profile pic for a while longer?
His plan is still alive.
Like I said, I only just
I'm
recently
guessing
changed
his lackeys
mine.
are carrying out the plan now.
So it's fine.
To raise the curtain on the main event.
Remember that guy who makes the What Do Japanese Think of Kamen Rider? Kotetsu Talk, I think. Oh, Kotetsu Toys, I think it is, yeah. Also, Stu just posted a link in the Discord. Discord is aware of the issue and is working to fix it already, apparently. Which do I want to befriend? Oh, I remember this. It's Turtle. Used to like Jiro's Megazord. Jiro's Megazord is really fucking cool. Again, the Don Brothers mechs in general have just kind of knocked it out of the park. It's the first time I've cared about the actual mechs in a Sentai series in like 10 years at least.
I think I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna shoot the rocket somewhere.
With TC Purge on the warhead.
The rocket will explode.
And the virus will spread?
Yeah.
Most likely, yes.
Tons of people will get infected with TC Purge.
It will grow in their bodies.
And inevitably
so
spread.
not poggers.
From one person to another.
Yeah, he actually runs a toy shop. So he's kind of like on the ground, as it were, like over here what people think. It's cool.
This will lead all mankind to reach moksha, an emancipation from this fictional world.
Even if this Nirvana thing turns out to be bullshit, the virus itself is a problem.
Right. I don't know if it will really cause glitches to appear or anything, but it'll be mass hysteria.
There is already an uptick in suicides.
Teenage Tetsube Ninja Mizuki. You saw a tweet of him say he was very sad he couldn't get a Power Morphicon? Oh, that's wholesome. I hope he gets to go one day.
The final video, Nirvana X, is already public.
There's a 7-digit number, which is probably a time and a date.
Oh, wait. It's just the code for the, what is this the code for? That's not the nil number.
February 15th,
Okay,
12 o'clock.
yeah, that one. That's right. That one I almost wrote down at one point thinking it might be the nil number, but no, it's just a date.
Noon, today. Aiba, what time is it now?
7:55 a.m.
Well, we gotta stop
We
fucking
barely
around
have
then,
4
don't we?
hours left.
Well...
We don't know.
My guess is the other letters that were in the video are some kind of code too. Maybe they point to a location.
No. I converted the letters to numbers and checked the coordinates.
It's an area in the Pacific Ocean. No land around. I don't think those coordinates are where the plan is happening.
Then where could it be?
Oh, I remember something BB said earlier.
Dahlia both being code, but the game never mentions it. I was gonna say, yeah, I assume
Maybe
I can
they
know
have
the
a clue.
reference now.
Right.
Well, in that case,
Or know why it's
there
significant.
is one person.
Now that we know
I don't know
Tara's
if they're the
actual
culprit,
name.
but they might have some valuable information. I didn't know where to find them before, but I've got a good idea now. That person, she's probably with Shoma.
Oh, is this where Mama being the culprit comes in? I have no idea why she'd be continuing Terror's work after killing him. This game's fucking dumb. It's just them scooting along on their identical fucking motorcycles. Fucking terrible.
I understand. I'll tell you the truth.
Big sis!
Amame.
Cute
The corpse in the freezer at Brahmin. I'm the reason it's there. It's my fault. 6 years ago, February 11th, my father called me here. Shoma wasn't here. Only my father and half a corpse.
Detective with an eyeball, pipe power. We know all this. We played their route.
Genny didn't do anything wrong. I asked him to do it. And
Mame, that's not what we're here
sorry,
to
Mame.
ask.
We're
Forgot.
looking for the person who killed Terror and Tokiko. What?
I was gonna say, yeah, I
Terror
feel like
is
I need to
dead?
either force myself to stop relatively soon or just go full ham and make it one big Uber finale.
You can tell us more about what you know at the station.
Amame, will you come with us?
No, no! I don't care what you say! You can't take Big Sis away!
I agree with Shoma. I don't want you taking Amame away.
What's the problem? We just want to talk.
Wait, Amame, did you
Yeah, it's almost 11
kill
already.
Terror and Tokiko?
What are you saying?
Yes.
Amame didn't kill anyone.
Yes, she did. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I know somebody mentioned that it was like 6 or 7 hours for this last segment. I don't know how long we've been going already. Anybody who's finished it have any input? Two kills, damn, the girl's thirsty. I don't think she killed Tokiko. I mean, I guess she fucking could have. If so, she's growing on me. I know it's not even 11 yet, but I'm saying, if there's still like 3 hours or some shit, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how to split things evenly. It's not fusion. It's not about how much time is left. It's about how much time is left in the video game. I don't want to play for another hour till midnight, which is about when I usually play till, and then come back on Sunday and only have an hour to play through, is what I'm saying.
Oops.
It's not a spoiler. Wow, that sure is a code. Uchikoshi is so smart for including that. I'm so glad he worked on that puzzle instead of making the game's story good. Once we reach a Somnium, we can end it? Okay, alright.
Mame, you know something important, don't you? Something about the Nirvana Initiative and Terror. That's what we're here to find out.
You disposed of a dead body.
You finished that robot, right?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Oh, yeah.
You named it Robo-G, huh?
Yeah, it's the second one, like a second child, so I named him Robo-G. He's much more powerful than before. It can hold so much more weight than the previous model.
I really wish you'd made that one first.
Wait a minute, who cares? Could you people just leave?
Sorry, I can't let you do that. I came here to protect Amame. Date, if only you didn't find the body in the freezer.
Again, she can't be prosecuted for that crime.
The statute of limitations for abandoning a corpse is 3 years.
How very convenient.
She can't get arrested for hiding the corpse 6 years ago.
But I just can't let you.
Again, you're not making any sense.
It's because she also killed someone recently.
Hold on. Are you hiding something?
No.
Amame accepted every part of me. She saw me for who I was. It wasn't out of pity or sympathy. Her accepting me came naturally, like it was nothing. I've never met anyone like her, and I need to care for her the way she's cared for me. I promised to protect Amame, so I can't let you.
Kenny.
That's all the more reason then.
If you really have those feelings for her.
If we do nothing, Terror will accomplish his mission.
A terrible virus is going to spread.
We did an Amane Somnium. In case you had any doubt somehow that she's not the one who killed Terra, yeah, the fact that she has 2 Somniums. Yeah, no, we totally already did one with her. So if we're going back in there, it's to discover some super fucked up shit. Yeah, it's on the same route too. Yeah, it's totally her.
The world will devolve into chaos. No one will be safe.
Not even Amame.
No.
So you need to help us.
We need Mame's information to stop this plan.
Amame must know something.
Are you okay with ruining her future?
Don't you want to protect her?
Then please.
What was her Somnium? It was the fucked up game show. We got it when, It was mostly about the fact that, it was about the scene when she first discovered her dad's body. Yeah, the emotionless game show. Why? Why are you protecting Amame, Shoma? Why are you protecting one of the only family members you have left? What the fuck? Why would you do that? That's dumb.
I won't let you. She's my sister.
Oh, that's a good reason. Almost like that was a stupid fucking question.
We're not here for that.
But I have a bad feeling.
A bad feeling?
If she's not guilty of anything, then that's all the more reason you can't take her.
It's actually the exact opposite of that, honey. It's actually the exact opposite. If you don't have anything to hide, then you shouldn't mind being taken in for questioning.
I'm not gonna let anyone drag her away. I already lost my dad. If you take Big Sis, When I was in 1st grade, Big Sis gave me a radio-controlled toy. That's how I got into building things. She took me to robot expos and bought me books and parts. And she's working hard to save money to send me to college. These last 6 years have been hell.
What? Why?
It was hard and painful. Sometimes I wanted to die. But she's always cheered me up and supported me.
During all of the gene therapy.
Big Sis always protected me. Now it's my turn to protect her. She's more important to me than my own life. So, if you're gonna take her, you're gonna have to kill me first.
Shoma.
No, bro, relax. That was just the TC purge. You don't actually feel that way.
Do you hate Terror? The man who killed your father?
Terror's plan is still ongoing. The Nirvana initiative? It's going to bring Nye's madness to the whole world. We need to talk to Mame in order to stop it. Do you want Terror to win? Don't you want to stop his plan? Destroy his ambitions? Isn't that the only way to get closure for your father's death? If you resent Terror, if you want revenge, please. We need your help, Shoma. Six years ago, on February 13th, you saw Terror, didn't you, Mame? At Studio Devita?
What happened back then? What did he say? You still haven't told us. I looked into her head yesterday, but there was nothing on what happened at Devita. But in the Somnium, Mame said...
Nirvana. Collected. Genocide.
Which would mean you know something about the Nirvana initiative.
"5 days ago, on February 10th, did you meet with Tokiko? We don't have hard evidence, but a witness saw you.
Anyway, Mame headed into Horadori Institute by herself. I saw another person follow her in right after. It was Tokiko. Tokiko Shigure, president of Nye's Japan.
Ryuki looked into Tokiko's head. 3 days ago, on February 12th, he saw Tokiko threatening someone.
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say...
So when do we enter the
I'm
mail
sure you
number?
know
I
where
have
this
no
is
idea. Whenever we get it.
Could Tokiko have been threatening you?
Like I said, I have to
Mame?
assume that it'll be on this route and be very obvious.
Well...
I know this is a touchy subject, so let me say it. Terror killed Komeiji, your father. It stands to reason that you absolutely despise Terror.
Are you saying she killed him?
That's ridiculous!
Not really.
No way.
A thermite bomb.
A what?
You're right.
It sure is.
That little...
Huh? What are you gonna do, hit her?
Hey, Shoma, what is this?
It's a bomb. A thermite bomb.
I know that!
Then why did you ask?
Why is it here?
I made it.
You made it?
Thermite reactions are pretty simple. You can make one easily using common products.
But why did you make it?
I was bored.
To get revenge for my dad. I wanted to get Terror.
You were going to use this on him?
What a good boy.
But I guess it has no use now. Terror is dead, right?
God damn it. You just made the situation so much worse.
Let's decide what to do about that later.
Right. There is a more pressing issue.
I was gonna say, I'm confused.
What are we going to do?
Yeah, like, the fake one, I don't know. I'm very, very confused on that plot point. Like, I don't know who would be the Terror that we did see in the present if he is dead. I don't know if Amame and company would have been impersonating him, making him think they're still gonna do that shit for some reason. I don't know if the Terror costume is like the Darth Vader costume and like some other fucking low-level Nye's member picked it up and used the same voice changer to like carry on his work. I have no idea. I will fully admit I have no idea quite what's going on there.
The two of them aren't going to budge.
Oh, it was just pre-recorded. I was gonna say, we never actually saw him, right? We just heard the message, actually. Yeah, I think, like, it showed his portrait, but I think that was just for the audience sake. Like, I don't think we ever actually have seen him in the present timeline at all. Okay, so that was pre-recorded. All right. Still doesn't explain how it got there, but sure. Again, I guess the implication is just that the other members carry it on.
I really don't want to do this.
They'll explain, maybe. I don't really care at this point.
If we have to use force.
No, you can't do this.
Yeah, I won't let you take Big Sis!
Yeti, Shoma, that's enough.
Amame.
Big Sis.
It's okay. I'll come back right away. Promise.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
You promise?
I promise.
Now, Mame.
Let's go.
Is Ryuki gonna be okay? We left him there.
Well, we had to.
Did we?
We couldn't just leave the bomb unattended.
Oh.
So you left
Okay.
Ryuki to keep an eye on things.
You could have, you know...
The bomb squad should be headed to Shoma's house
I
right
was
now.
gonna say, you could have compensated the bomb. But
It's quite a shock, though.
Good God.
Amame was the one who killed Uru and Tokiko.
I never said that.
I did.
She's suspicious as all hell, isn't she?
Regardless
Boss,
of how
who gave you back your
suspicious she
brain?
is, she should know something about the Nirvana initiative.
But it's a bad
When
video
Ryuki
game?
synced into her yesterday, he didn't find anything.
Do not worry. I received the Somnium data from Tama. Because we are returning for a second time, we should be able to go deeper than we did previously.
Is that how that works?
We're ready to go.
I guess that's how that works.
Start it up.
The video file you're seeing from this point is only 2 hours and 15 minutes.
I'm sure you already know this, but the time limit inside Somnium is...
Oh my god, alright already. If you say it one more time, I'm gonna sock you.
Okay, okay. Let's begin.
It'd probably be smarter to just go ahead and get it all done and over with, but... I'll be quite honest, I don't know if I have it in me. I'm still physically exhausted. I still have not been sleeping well. Is this the first time we've done the same person twice? That's neat, I guess. There are 2 achievements here. Outstanding. If we finish now, I can take Sunday off.
the
That's a very
TV.
good point.
Welcome to the quiz show, Faith to Face. I am your host, Andy's Komeiji.
A quiz show?
I was gonna say, yeah, even counting the
Disappeared.
first Somnium, where like
don't know
some of the ones we would have been
anything.
into would have been Psycho's mind instead of whoever we thought we were inside.
I really don't know.
Mame?
Mizuki,
Or rather,
the
just
data
rest.
we
What
got
do you
from
mean?
Tama might come in handy. It's from when Ryuki synced with Amame.
Right. When we shared information at the cathedral earlier.
I extracted the evidence data that looked promising and converted it to a more usable format. Project this outward, and the structure of this Somnium world will waver and unveil hidden information.
In other words, if we show Mame the intel we got from Tama, we'll get a reaction.
Yes, but not just Amame. You can use the information to target many things in this Somnium.
So you're saying I can target, like, objects?
Correct.
If anything looks fishy, I'll try it out.
The details are under look. View the information there.
Oh, outstanding. This is gonna be complicated, isn't it? Alright, yeah, I don't think I have it in me to do this tonight. You can't make it on Sunday, Gamrick, for the live dub or just a draw. I don't think I'm gonna move the live dub. I think that's a bad idea. I'd like to save the game, please.
According to Tama's info, in the previous sync,
there was a quiz battle. This is the first stage, the scavenger quiz. She became highly...
So that might mean that there's information in the sound of Mame's Somnium.
During this sync, we should focus on the sound.
You're real. What? I have to check them all. Outstanding.
This is Mame's Somnium from yesterday. Ryuki and Tama competed in a quiz battle to get this information. The information is as follows. Amame was often
honestly,
troubled,
when I went to Abyss,
but
I
when
don't
in
know.
doubt, she always chose the right option. When in doubt or when needing to hide something, she chose the option on the right. Thusly, all the occult quiz answers were on the right side.
So that wasn't just by chance.
This may be a common rule in Amame's Somnium. This is information Ryuki and Tama acquired playing the Spot the Difference game in Amame's Somnium. Amame came across many wounded things.
This is so dumb.
Important things.
Literally,
the
why
heart,
do we have to do this?
Blood. She carries all of that damage inside. All the correct answers were
Why
bloodied
can't
or
I just
otherwise damaged
play
when
through the
playing the
Somnium?
Spot the Difference game.
So we should look out for damaged things during the sync.
Yes, let's keep that in mind.
Like, this is... Why dump this all on us at the start in a forced segment? Literally, why not just let us play through it?
More information we got from Ryuki regarding Mame's sync. Nirvana, collected, genocide. Amame said these words.
That has to be about the Nirvana initiative.
Most likely.
Mame must know something.
This is the reason Ryuki decided to sink into Amame. According to the investigation, there was a high likelihood Amame saw terror when she found Komiji's body, but this has not yet been confirmed. That's all of it.
Looks promising for the investigation.
Yes. Let's use this wisely.
Now, Aiba.
Got it. Somnium scan, activate.
Jesus Christ, is this really gonna be the final one? Fucking 8 mental locks. The final boss of the game and the technical killer we've been looking for because of timeline shenanigans is the girl from the Mermaid
8
Cafe.
mental locks.
Outstanding.
More than usual.
That shows how strongly she is willing to hide her secret.
Let's try talking to her first.
Okay. What do I call an UFO? I call it an UFO. Oh, how should you call it? Nile, whatever the fuck that means. Yeah, people like the side character so much we gave her a body count. So we stopping out. I think we're gonna stop here. This bitch has 8 mental locks. I could probably strong arm this and finish it tonight and just go late, but like I said, I don't think I have it in me. I sincerely have it. I still have a headache from yelling so much. The Advil is not really helping. I still have not gotten as much sleep as I would like to have. As much as I would love to as much as I would love to finish it and just take the day off Sunday. I feel like I'm worried about the here and now. I'm more worried about the here and now, and right now I feel like just going back to sleep, taking an angry nap. Y'all know me and my angry naps. I get mad enough, I just pass out for a couple hours, so that'll be good. Let's go, actually. Get some sleep. We're almost done. We're almost done. Yeah. Like I said, I'm fine with this way, too. If Sunday just has to be another shorter one and I pass out after that one, too, so be it. But, like, Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Uchikoshi, stop reminding me of when you still had your brain.
Show me too.
Okay, I miss you. I miss you so much. Oh, Sean. That's a misnomer. His name's not Q. His name is Sean, you goddamn clowns.
Hurry and check it out. Come on.
His name is Sean, and that is my child, and I love him.
Yay.
Burning hand, who? Robot arm, sure. That's it for now. Sean head. You're not gonna hide it from me, we know. Called him Q, fuck off. We want to see Mermaid Girl be more relevant. Oh, is that so? Monkey's paw curls. Maybe worth getting some Advil? Maybe. I got some regular Advil. It does not seem to be doing anything, but maybe it will once I stop yelling. What references the head? That is the head of Kay. A very, 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 charming fellow from Virtue's Last Reward. That is the second game in the Zero Escape series. Kay's a pretty interesting fella. Don't want to spoil too much about him, but, we'll have to meet him properly one day, like I said. At some point, I want to play through the Zero Escape games, even though I've already played through them. Either I successfully convince Ivy and Ian to play through them with me, or we'll just do like a group call. And that way people who haven't seen it can react to all the bullshit that happens in those games. Oh no, I will take that bullshit over this bullshit. Alright. A lot of the stuff is out in the open now. Most of the stuff I was kind of picking up on is indeed happening. It's fine. I can't even be happy about being right. I'm just sad. 999 loved it. That could be funny. Starting to think Uchikoshi can do great sequels for the new cast. I wonder, right? Cause like ZTD, granted, I like ZTD a lot more than most people. I don't hate ZTD, but it is the weakest in that franchise. Like, it's definitely not quite as hype. You're gonna play more Genshin and skip the NPC dialogue secret valid. But no, that's a fair comparison. Because yeah, like the weakest part of ZTD is the returning cast. VLR also is not technically an entirely new cast, but those are big spoilers, so I'm not going to talk about that. But for the purpose of a blind person playing the game, most of Virtue's Last Reward at least seems like a new cast. Like anybody who is somehow still technically returning, it's kind of understandable that they don't really act the same. That's the best part. Not if you say you don't got that one twist, there's a couple. There's a couple that could count. But, that's a discussion for another day. But yeah, I think that's fair. Just, Uchikoshi refuses to remember character development. Like I said, again, without spoiling the entire premise of those games, I said this at the start and I stand by it. Junpei still pisses you off. The Junpei thing is complicated. Like, imagine, anybody who has played these games that will know. Imagine if in Zero Time Dilemma, Sigma still acted horny on Main 24/7. Imagine every word out of Sigma's mouth, or almost every word, was just a joke about his packing 13 inches or whatever the fuck he was on about. It both makes no sense for what his character is supposed to be in ZTD, and is incredibly tonally dissonant. Sigma balls, Sigma balls. I love Sigma, for the record. But yeah, imagine if ZTD Sigma acted like, 19 inches? My mistake. Imagine if ZTD Sigma acted like, VLR Sigma. It wouldn't be quite right, now would it? Tough Riding builds the heated drama between men. Indeed it is. Well, it's just bad. Can't tell if this game treats returning cast worse than Yakuza 5. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that comparison. I don't want to think about that. All right, there's a podcast idea. But we 1v1 Date in this game versus Majima in 5, and decide which character was assassinated worse. Go. Fucking terrible. All right, I'm rambling. Gonna stop here. A foot long in a toaster. God damn it. Stop making me want to stop making me want to replay AI. Or I'm not AI 1. Gonna go 999. Jesus Christ. Date, you think? I don't know. We'll see how he fares at the end of the game. Maybe at the end, maybe the golden ending of this game is somebody bitch slapping Saito's face off of him and him going back to Hitomi. I'm all hopped up on copium. Alright, whatever. Alright, sorry I couldn't quite finish it. Next time we will not have a choice. We're gonna work on the live dub tomorrow. I apologize in advance. I will probably not have time to grind out more supports like I said I was going to, but just, I've been exhausted and busy and yep. But hopefully it'll be a good time. And then Sunday we will get back and finish, just have a very short one and finish this once and for all. Depending on how I'm feeling after that, maybe we'll do some Xenoblade 3 after we finish this on Sunday. But, we'll see. Sorry if we had a shorter one, but just good God. It's a lot. It's just a lot. Thank you all very much for sticking with me through this. Special thanks to Fusiony, Go-Kart tier patron, Vroom Vroom. If you want to help support Uchikoshi writing good games, like 999 and VLR, check out links in the description. Love you guys. Nighty-night.